Alright then. Um, yep, now's a good time to start. And, might as well get the business stuff out of the way. But if you guys want to support the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and, if you're watching this as a VOD, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and,
Bubbles will show us the way!
What? What? What the heck is that? Okay then, okay, let me do a bit of a review of the last chapter. So, in the last chapter, we managed to take out, Sixo and, well, let's just say bad stuff happened to Pathfinder Squad, and, now Dorothy's stirring up some trouble. Let's go try to talk some sense into Dorothy.
Encounter.
In this chapter... Where are you, Dorothy?
I'm at the target location.
But first, let's look at what Snow White is doing.
Good. Stand by.
How long do I have to wait?
Hard to say. Probably till she shows up.
Then I'll search the nearby area.
You were provided with sufficient rations. Did you eat them all already?
I'm going to check for raptures.
Ah, my apologies.
If there are no issues, hold your current position. If you miss each other, it'll only complicate things.
I don't have time to waste here.
What?
I'd rather use that time to take down even one more rapture.
I agree with you, but there's also no need to cause a commotion.
Yes. Also, we don't have to go to the raptors. Let them come.
If you engage, the noise could draw more of them.
What? Snow White fires her rifle. An explosion occurs in the distance.
One down.
Great. Other raptures in the area heard the gunshot and are converging.
Well, I admire your moxie, Snow White, but really now? Really?
Just as I wanted.
Well, don't overwork yourself.
Don't even think about it. Withdraw from that sector. Any unnecessary engagements.
He's shooting. Snow White fires her rifle again. Another explosion occurs in the distance. A cloud of dust heads straight for her.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What did you say?
Cecil,
Yes?
stop using the operation device. Switch all communications to messaging.
Why?
Watching this is making my blood boil.
Sure. But not as much as the music. Ugh.
Don't let it get to you, Johan.
Yes, calm yourself. Patience is a virtue.
You're the one who needs to calm down.
Raptures incoming. Numbers are... Ooh. Johan, look at this.
What is it?
Just look at the approaching raptures.
What the hell is that?
What is it? Tell me.
Use your eyes and see for yourself.
Very well.
Snow White looks at the raptors swarming in. They're no different from the raptors she's always encountered. Encounter! That's just cool, Snow White, get him! Assuming Johan and Cecil are just overreacting, Snow White takes aim. He waits until the raptors are within maximum effective range. As the lead raptors come into range, Snow White pulls the trigger. No, she was about to pull the trigger when the frontline raptors explode into smithereens.
What was that? I didn't fire.
It came from behind.
Something's chasing them. But who?
From behind?
That shot came from somewhere in the rear of that swarm and hit the ones in the front line.
Why?
No idea. Could they be infighting?
No, they're being chased by something.
No, raptures are brainless idiots. They're incapable of that.
The frontline units have been annihilated. Rear units are approaching. unidentified raptures. Engage with caution.
Snow White fires her rifle yet again. Yet another explosion erupts in the distance.
If you don't know what you're dealing with, strike first.
Fine. Engage.
And counter.
Well, I admire your moxie, Snow. It should really just shoot wildly into the distance. You never know, that could be a friend over there. Well, that was
I know
Naruto.
not if I shall prove of any aid.
Think she's gonna forgive you? Like,
There's no time
I think
to rest.
Naruto's gonna forgive you. You shot at her, Snow. You wouldn't. She'll get you for
Art
this.
thou holding fast, great hero?
She'll get you with this. With Siren, sure, why not? Like, we'll get you with Siren.
Another victory for firepower!
Alright? Let's
Proceeding
go
to target.
fight this weird thing.
I will turn everything
Look
into
like a shadow from
bubbles.
Persona. That's what we're fighting right now. We're not fighting raptors anymore. We're
Don't
fighting
these
shadows.
things get tired of this?
No. Like I know we like to run away sometimes, but shadows don't get tired.
Great hero, I shall carry on.
We, however, can't get tired.
After such fierce strife, there must be rest.
All right.
Another victory for
Let's see what's
firepower.
over here now.
All clear.
Snow White looks at the wreckage of the raptors scattered across the ground. Hold on, is this what this all is going to be for the meantime? Like, I was very curious what's going to happen back at the Ark, but, well, if this is what we're doing, then this is what we're doing.
I've never seen raptures like these before.
Get closer so I can have a better look.
Snow White approaches the wreckage. She crouches down and picks up a mangled component.
That's not edible.
No.
I'm not going to eat it.
Yeah. She wasn't going to eat it. She's a different person now. She's not the Snow White from before. She's completely different. She's the one who doesn't go around eating everything.
The color is different. It's very vivid.
Huh?
Most of the raptures we've seen are monochrome. These are different. What's the texture like?
Different. It's not entirely rigid. There's some elasticity to it.
Huh. You know, it kind of reminds me of... her name. I have her, but I totally forgot what her name was. It reminds me of what... oh, goddamn it. Okay, you know what? I'll probably talk about it later. I'll actually remember the name. But let's just say it has something to do with the raptors. And, how having a new raptor queen can actually change everything.
Pick up that yellow component at your 4 o'clock.
Snow White grabs the part.
Huh?
The size is obviously different, but is that a...
Yes, it's a finger.
What?
It's attached differently, but it's clearly a finger.
Levi, you're not up to anything, strange, are you? Because the last time we saw, like, a finger or a hand like that, it was when we were with, Levi, trying to get food for, Behemoth.
I can also make out parts like ribs, teeth, and legs.
Levi, you're not doing anything strange, are you?
Snow White, rub your arm.
My muscles aren't sore.
It is for comparison. Go on, feel it.
Snow White rubs her arm, then touches the rapture component again.
Well,
It feels the same.
check the core.
There isn't any.
No core, huh?
There's only black liquid where the core should be.
Black liquid.
It's not oil. It's heavier. More viscous.
Dark matter, eh?
There's no core.
Levi!
Then where is it drawing power from? Secure a sample of the black liquid. We'll analyze its composition in Eden.
Oh yeah, and naturally they don't know because they didn't see what we've seen out on the surface.
Understood. Securing a sample.
Nayuta's signature detected nearby.
Looks like she's finally here.
I hope she's not angry. Hello, Nayuta. We didn't do anything to you. That was the raptor. He looks around frowning.
What manner of disturbance is this?
You're late. Try being on time next time.
Did we not appoint this place for our rendezvous? Did thy impatience get the better of thee, that thou didst open fire?
Okay, yeah, she's angry. Alright, there's only one way to make this right. Snow, give Nayuta the peace offering.
There is not to gain to be gained from raising a disturbance here.
The rapture started it first.
I don't think that's the problem, Snow. They hit the stairs at the raptor wreckage.
Pray, what in heavens are these?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's a long story. Also, we're sorry for shooting at you. Right, Snow? Give her the peace offering.
On to greater firepower! Alright, everyone, get in line!
The peace offering.
This spot shall serve admirably. 'Tis inconspicuous, and affords a most advantageous vantage point.
Yes. Also enjoy your roasted scorpion.
What are you playing at, Monk? Why did you insist on meeting near the lift, of all places? You couldn't pick a more dangerous location if you tried. It's a fair distance from the main structure, but that doesn't mean we're in the clear.
I am not oblivious. You are exceedingly given to quibbling. Would I summon White Snow hither without due cause?
Explain.
Since the encounter with the Queen, I dispatched my remaining replicas to reconnoiter places of import.
Wait, you have more clones left.
Not combat units proper, but adequate for reconnaissance.
I see.
Nevertheless, my replicas have scouted locations upon the surface deemed of strategic import. Alas, none evinced any reaction of note.
Nayuta silently raises her fingers and points off in the distance. He gestures towards a towering structure that seems to pierce the skies, the greatest construct humanity ever created, the lift.
Save for that place, the orbital spire.
You're getting a special reading from over there?
Indeed. Observe closely. Lights kindle within. Venture nearer, and perchance a mechanical hum shall reach thy ear.
No way!
The orbital spire yet functions.
The lift is...
After all that damage that happened.
That means the raptures we saw earlier are being produced there?
Are they?
You speak of the new sort of raptures. That hath troubled me likewise. During my reconnaissance, raptures of the new sort were observed in considerable number. These new raptures were all manufactured within the orbital stations, yet the stations themselves are now ruins. I desire to confirm whether a connection doth exist between these two facts.
So you want to scout the lift?
Indeed.
Fine. Then let's go.
Much obliged.
Wait. Snow White is the only fighting force Eden's got right now. I won't authorize her to conduct such a dangerous recon.
It doth prove quite impossible for me to do alone. Thus I venture to solicit a favor from thee.
You've got plenty of clones who can handle the scouting just fine.
I guess there's guards that you need taken care of.
I did dispatch several score of them nigh unto the orbital spire. Yet to this hour, no word hath reached me.
So you think there's trouble in there? Alright, well.
As their nymph hath not yet returned unto me, while I do not think they have perished outright.
Okay, that's kind of disturbing.
And yet, I cannot shake the conviction that all is not well.
Okay, you know what? I have a sinking feeling they've been captured.
I desire to investigate that matter in my reconnaissance as well. Put from thy mind the one who hath departed. Young Lady Isabel is gone.
I know that.
Is that the right time to bring that up?
Proceed with extreme caution. The moment you feel it's too dangerous, withdraw at once.
Understood. I shall bear that in mind.
Okay, you know what, let's just go. Also, I just remembered who I wanted to talk about. I was talking about Libario.
Watch closely, Commander.
And how, she mentioned that, like having a new Raptor Queen actually, changes the laws of nature. And what the hell was that? All of these Raptors are getting rather suspiciously dangerous. And creepy.
I will be the star of the art.
Yeah!
Tell me the story of victory.
From torment freed, I shall attain enlightenment.
Nope. Alright, well. I think I might have a bit of bugs here and there. Let's say something. Like that.
Did you see me shine out there?
Yes. That's out of the way.
Is this not the path?
Okay, then. Okay,
Proceeding to
whatever.
target.
I don't want to need to do that, but okay.
Turn everything into bubbles.
I desire to draw nearer still, yet it proves not feasible. However, to venture any deeper would be to invite battle.
Why avoid combat?
I cast no doubt upon thy abilities, nor thy newfound powers, White Snow. Yet why spend that strength for naught?
You have to pick apart everything, don't you? Sometimes the simplest option is the best one.
And sometimes it is not. Hence why I am deliberating. Young Lady Cecil, wouldst thou be able to confirm the spread of raptures in the vicinity?
There are far too many. There's no point even trying to count them all. Charging in would be a suicide mission.
You're out of options. Fall back for now. We now know something's amiss here. That alone is a significant find.
You know, I have a sinking feeling that the lift is being used as a factory. Like, given the information we have, there's a very high chance that that place is now a factory. The lift, that is.
We'll pick this back up when arrives with the cavalry.
Say my name.
Do you think the Queen is just going to sit around twiddling her thumbs?
I don't think she is. I think she's preparing for something, and she's using the lift to do just that.
What?
Nayuta, find a way to scout the area without getting drawn into a fight.
That might be a bit tricky.
This is not your call to make, Cecil. I'm the one in command here.
Unless... How about we raise our hands and let them take us as hostages? Wink. Oh wait, no, actually no. That's not gonna work. Belay that.
Letting fear dictate our every move won't get us anywhere, Johan.
Wrong game, man. I think Johannes is having self-doubts. Like, if this was Dread Trials, I would've went with that, but no. That's definitely not gonna work.
Especially in a situation like this. With no way of knowing what the Queen is up to, we can't turn back now. Not after coming this far. What's wrong? Come.
Ah, great. We're getting jammed. Okay, now it's a good time to flee.
Young Lady Cecil, can my voice reach thee?
We're getting jammed, girls. They're on to us.
Ow. Particle density too low. You two. Listen, can't. Find whatever. Then back.
Okay, is there anything we can pick off the ground? Let's pick whatever we can find on the ground and then just leave, because this is definitely an ambush.
Find whatever you can and then fall back. Understood?
Line goes static.
Communications are completely cut off.
Yeah, this definitely has the ambush written all over it.
Our communication equipment is functioning normally. This wasn't caused by elevated alpha particles.
To lose contact within Eden of all places? A strange thing indeed.
Yeah, we're being jammed, girls. That's basically ambush.
In any case, find whatever you can and then fall back. Words most ill-advised, and yet...
Oh, don't worry. We could just pick stuff off of the ground and come back with them.
Let's go. We'll avoid the areas where there are too many raptures.
I have a very, very, very bad feeling about this.
Playing it safe will gain us nothing.
Very well. I shall entrust this matter to thee.
My. They say people lose their heads when cornered. Guess it's true after all.
Huh.
Don't go rushing in now. You'll get yourself killed.
Young Lady Mirror.
Hello.
Sword Warden.
Who are they?
Are you sure the two of you are supposed to be here? Also, okay, that over there is a very bad person, and over there is Scarlet's sister. Don't tell Scarlet about this. Don't freak out.
Snow White, youngest member of the Goddess Squad. The 4th Grimm's model. The White Reaper of the Horizon. What an honor to have such a distinguished guest.
Identify yourself.
Pleasure meeting you. The name's Mirror. I'm an old friend of Nayuta's.
Someone like her wouldn't have any friends, so who are you?
Goodness. Quite perceptive, aren't you?
Snow White reaches out towards Mirror. Her hands pass straight through her. The point of contact crackles with a static.
You're just a hologram.
Yes.
You're the one who cut our communications with Johann and Cecil?
Guilty as charged. I've nothing to gain from making my presence known, you know.
Huh. Alright, so not an ambush.
Just what are you?
I already told you. I'm Nayuta's associate. At the moment, yes, I'm acting as a spy and pretending to side with the Raptures. It's been a while since I've been greeted with such distrust. Nayuta, could you please say something? My character is in doubt before I've even had the chance to relay any useful information.
Oh, she speaks the truth, White Snow. She is indeed my associate. It is likewise true that she hath taken to the Rapture's side, carrying out espionage.
There you have it.
Fine. I'll take your word for it.
Much appreciated. Now then, shall I show you around? There is quite a lot I need to convey regarding the current situation.
Also, I feel like they're gonna get captured. I don't know. It's starting to remind.
Things get tired of this.
I'm a little bit flustered right now, but yeah, this is starting to remind me a little about that time I was playing Oh yeah, Dread Trials. Let's actually stream this, but it reminds me of that time we were in Ronsus. You got captured. All because we had a spy within our ranks.
From torment freed, I shall attain enlightenment.
Trying to show us around. And that certainly went well, right?
Will be rewritten into a tale that's happy.
Oh god.
And
Hope this doesn't turn to another Ronza situation. Or just get captured.
The bubbles will show us the way. All right, everyone, get in line.
After the battle at Eden, the first thing the Queen did was roam around surveying the surface.
Okay, you better not tie us up. Otherwise I'm leaving.
She looked like some legendary hero, wandering the surface, riding atop Stormbringer.
That's giving her a little bit too much credit there, Mirror.
I watched to see how long she would continue in this vein. When she settled at the lift without warning, she began overhauling the derelict equipment within, turning it into Rapture production facilities.
I knew it.
You would have me believe she hath built a factory?
Yes, she converted everything in one go. Humanity's finest technology was already concentrated there, so there was plenty to work with, and the overhaul wasn't challenging.
Well, Grave, I got bad news. We failed. We failed.
She tinkered away at it, then began to produce raptures like it was nothing.
It's no longer not infinite anymore. It's infinite now. We failed. No. Oh, look at the bright side. We still got Cinderella with us to make things right.
Whence came the materials? Even the Queen cannot conjure something from naught.
Seems like you figured something out. Let's hear it.
Doth the Queen tear it all asunder?
You've got it. The Queen was deeply dissatisfied with the current state of the surface after surveying it. So she made a decision. She would wipe the slate clean, since the surface wasn't one she envisioned. And just like that, she started producing raptures at the lift.
I see. She hath created raptures that are unlike any known to us now.
Yes. She used existing raptures as raw material and created entirely new ones. These newborns, shall we call them? They're not drastically different from their predecessors performance-wise, but their appearance, now that's where things get interesting.
They seemed to be imitating human body parts.
I kinda hope the Queen isn't using Nikke's to hold us off. I really hope that's not happening.
They're imitating Nikke body parts, to be precise. But visually, there isn't much difference between the two.
Imitating Nikke body parts. Yeah, I'm hoping the Queen isn't like just taking out Nikke's and just using them. For the parts.
I believe the battle at Eden brought about a significant shift in the Queen's thinking. She gathered raptures and even heretics as a show of strength to celebrate her descent to the surface. But the bulk of her forces fell, and you all managed to pull through largely unscathed. Although things ended with her seizing the body of the strongest Nikke, Lilyweiss, I'm sure that's far from a satisfying result to the Queen. She must have concluded that the current raptures simply weren't powerful enough, and felt a generational shift was needed. Otherwise, she wouldn't have gone out of her way to create newborn raptures modeled after Nikke's.
How repulsive.
Indeed. I'm still hoping she doesn't decide to, like, cannibalize certain Nikke's. I hope my king, she's gonna do that.
No core could be discerned in these newly born raptures. Then whence do they draw their power?
From dark matter.
Caliginous material.
They use highly condensed dark matter as a power source. It's a versatile substance, so using it that way is certainly feasible. I don't know much beyond that, but since dark matter is the Queen's to begin with, she is another matter entirely.
So, in short, after fighting us, the Queen became jealous of us, which led to her creating new raptures in our image.
That about sums it up, yes.
Yet the manner of their imitation is most suspect. If the Queen deemed Nikke's powerful, one would expect their forms to be imitated in every particular. And yet the manner of imitation here is most peculiar. Only hands, feet, viscera, and the like doth she see fit to replicate.
Well, they're experiments.
I have a feeling. This is actually paralleling what Leviathan did. Like, several chapters ago. And by several, I mean like about 10 chapters ago, I think. But yeah. Like, back when we were at the forest, like, she was doing something similar. And I think we're seeing a repeat of this. Only this time, it looks like Lily Weiss is actually using rather, the Queen is actually using like self-made body parts. Like, she isn't just cannibalizing it from like deceased Nikke, she's just making them on her own.
She attaches Nikke parts to low-level raptures to see if they function properly.
Okay, never mind. She is using Nikke parts.
And to assess the potential of those parts.
If this be true, the Queen's final intent is...
That's right. To create a new heretic. The Queen's so-called elites proved rather lackluster in the battle at Eden, wouldn't you say? She wants to create a true elite, one worthy of the Queen she is today.
Altruria.
How do you know about her?
We've met. She even transformed during our fight.
Yeah, and she keeps ranting about some crap. It's probably some new age shit. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to it. In fact, if you see her, just break her legs. That'll shut her up good.
My goodness. She really does whatever she pleases.
She was mimicking Rapunzel and Noah.
That's right. The Queen picked the ones who stood out most to her during the battle at Eden, and modeled her heretics after them. 2 have been created, and 1 is still in the making.
You know a lot. Who are you really? What's your angle?
I want a new queen.
Why?
Vera looks at the left. Also, leave my daughter alone.
Because I don't like the current queen.
You're hardly the trustworthy type.
Yeah, and I don't like you till you stay away from my daughter.
That stings. Especially after I shared such valuable intel. You must trust me. I've been doing all kinds of dirty work at the Queen's side to obtain this precious information, and I'm giving it to you with no strings attached.
Yes, that's been bothering me too. What is your relationship with the Queen? How do you know all of this?
I've had a hand in the overhaul of the lift, the design of the newborn raptures, and in the creation of the new heretics, of course.
What did you just say?
Don't look at me like I'm the mastermind behind all of this. If the Queen grows suspicious of me, any chance of a counterattack is gone for good, since you'll lose your only source of information. I'll tell you everything I know. And you'll use that information to kill the Queen.
Assuming any of what you're saying is true.
What other choice do you have? Believe me or don't. That's entirely up to you. Frankly, I couldn't care less whether you win or lose. I'll simply side with whoever wins.
How enviable. to hold such clear convictions.
Now, let's get moving. This isn't a place you can visit often, so take in as much as you can.
Oh, time to bust out the camcorder. Also, I'm getting a little bit more worried about only one now.
We're all in this together.
Because currently at the moment, she's like the only other queen out here. Oh, at least that we know of.
How heavy will it be? After such fierce strife,
Like,
there
three
must
more,
be
but who
rest.
knows?
No shooting up in my throat.
Yes, as far as we're concerned,
I will
it's
be
just
only
the original queen and the
Enlighten
our child.
Another victory for firepower! I just love those clouds!
Yeah, these
I will
suppressive
turn
clouds.
everything into bubbles!
No way, Nayuta follow along the path of mirror, the path mirror leads them down. They get into a few skirmishes with raptors, but they are small scale. The commotion is not even big, or is not big enough to draw in additional raptors. Rose shares a brief exchange with Mirror, who nods at her words. Then Rose slows her pace, then falls into a step beside Snow White.
Can I talk to you for a moment? Is this a bad time?
You look like her. Scarlet.
Of course. We were in the same squad after all.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
A squad that specialized in close combat, made up of mass-produced Nikkes, right?
You remember all that? You have a good memory.
Those are recent memories to me. Scarlet is alive. Her brain is, at least. Eden currently doesn't have the technology to produce a Nikke. But once that's secured, she can be revived.
So you caught on.
Yes. Scarlet often told me about her sister. Why did you come back to life?
I didn't choose this. Mira revived me on her own. What was it she said? Something about needing someone who could cut through anything. As you can see, I'm more or less her bodyguard right now.
Then what are you still alive for?
That's harsh.
You placed a curse on Scarlet and died. Just as you intended. What unfinished business do you have left?
A curse?
Yes, a curse. Scarlet was always obsessed with becoming stronger. Just like Rose. Or, if only Rose were here. She was always muttering things like that, thinking no one heard her. The curse you placed on Scarlet gave her the strength to push forward, and it all worked out in the end. But as her sister, that's not something you should have done.
You're right. That's why I'm still alive.
Huh?
Strictly speaking, I cannot die without Mirror's permission, and I could disappear at any moment on her whim. But the reason I'm obeying Mirror and trying to stay alive is because I don't think I've ever given Scar anything good. I ruined the squad in the name of helping her, and made her kill her own sister by her own hand. I've come to realize what a pathetic and awful sister I was. So I want to make it up to her somehow. I thought, if I kept living, maybe I'll get a chance someday. But it's not easy. I've never done a single thing right by her, so I really don't know. I don't know what I could ever do for her.
Why not meet with her?
That will never happen. Showing up in front of Scarlet in my current state wouldn't do her any good. I will simply resign myself to the life I'm living.
No, we just need to remodel you and make you... just as busty as before. Yes, there we go, that's how we'll fix this. But how?
Do what I can for her, if the opportunity arises.
So basically just work in the shadows.
Then I'll disappear quietly. If Scar learned about the state I'm in, she would reach out without hesitation. But the fact is, I'm a broken sword. A blade that wounds whoever holds it. You get it, don't you?
Very well. I won't say a word to Scarlet.
Thank you. Well, since fate brought us together like this, tell me more about Scar. How did she end up joining the Goddess Squad? The strongest squad there is. And what has she accomplished since then?
All right. It's a bit of a long story.
Then keep it to the parts about Scar. I'm not big on long stories.
Snow White and Rose's voices echo around them. As Nikke and Mira walks on, listening.
They seem to be getting along.
How far dost thou intend to lead us? I confess, this leisurely stroll through the heart of enemy territory does not sit well with me.
Not much further now. We wouldn't be able to go any further than that anyway.
So thou hast been here all this time?
That's right. I've been here ever since Eden. There's work to be done after all.
Then didst thou not see my replicas? There ought to have been at the very least several score.
Beats me. Maybe they're all dead?
When a replica doth perish, its nymph returneth unto me. Such a thing hath not occurred even once.
Is that so? I haven't the faintest idea.
I see.
You're not a very good spy.
Is it still intact?
Of course. That's why the lift is in operation. The ultra-massive core is very much intact. It's in much better shape than anticipated.
Huh.
Who doth maintain it?
No, I think we've seen this before.
It's left alone. It was designed to run itself after all. By you, I might add. The Ark and the Lift each hold one of the twin cores. The moment either is destroyed, mutual destruction follows. And in close proximity to one another, the resulting resonance would destroy them both. Quite the troublesome design.
Oh boy.
There was surely reason behind its design.
Wait, what? So you're telling me the core at the Ark runs out of power and it's going to explode or something? I hope that's not the case. Oh, that's gonna be very bad.
Yet we failed to uncover that reason, and we erred in wielding forces unknowable in heedless fashion.
I mean, like, if that's the case, then yeah, I was expecting if like the core of the Ark actually fully drains, everything just gonna shut off. But arrested explosion. That's pretty bad. You realize we're saying on a bomb.
Just so you know, mutual destruction is not an option. It might have been a viable choice in the past, but not now with the Queen in the picture.
Huh.
Humanity, stripped of its sanctuary, against the Queen. The outcome is obvious, wouldn't you say?
This I know.
We actually gotta go up. We're basically for our own safety. All the things are about to heat up.
Enemy spotted. Engaging. I've got this.
I will be the star of the
This place too hath been cleared. Now let us continue forth upon our journey.
Alright, well, let's keep going. Anyway, things are getting a little bit more harder than usual. Oh, what? Oh, that's busy.
The bubbles will show us the way. I will turn everything into bubbles.
Alright, this is as far as we go. I don't recommend going any further. We might get caught.
By your efforts, we have come thus far without great peril. To know the lay of the land beforehand shall alone prove of great service.
Take it all in before you return. That's the only way you'll even stand a chance of winning.
Sounds like you're saying we'd lose if we fought now.
Of course. You have absolutely no chance of winning right now. You're lucky that the Queen is focused on rebuilding her strength now. Do you honestly think you could stop her if she went after Eden and the Ark this very moment? While she gathers strength, you must do the same. By any means necessary. I'm backing the losing side here. Siding with the Queen would make things so much easier. And yet, I'm going this far because I genuinely want you to win. So please, don't disappoint me.
Talk is cheap. Give us something useful to work with.
Fine. That's the reason I brought you here anyway. Rose?
All right.
Rose heads to a corner, then proceeds to perform a particular sequence of steps.
Ho! Hast thou brought us thus far merely that Sword Maiden might unveil some secret dance techniques?
Come to think of it, Red Hood did a tap dance the day we first met Scarlet.
I told you we should have changed this.
What's the harm? Besides, this way, no one will find out by accident either.
The moment Rose completes her steps, the corner crackles to life. A human-sized container emerges. What?
Optical camouflage, huh?
Would you mind opening it?
Bodyguard. I'm nothing but an errand girl.
I have no physical body. I don't have much of a choice.
Rose presses the button on the container. With a hiss, the contents are revealed. What? Your legs clad in
Red shoes!
What? Duh! What?
I kept them safe, as you can see.
Wait, hold on a sec. Contents are revealed. Okay, just the legs.
I tried everything I could to make replicas with them, but they don't seem compatible with Rapture technology. Take them. Perhaps they'll come in handy somehow.
This, shall prove of considerable aid.
That's what I thought. And take one more thing with you. Rose, if you could.
Also, I need to do a double take. The legs tighter. Yeah, just the legs. Rose retrieves a small bag from inside the container and hands it to Snow White.
What's this? It's really heavy.
It's a brain shelter.
What?
A brain shelter?
What?
Liberalio's head is inside.
Oh, it's Liberalio. Alright, we have to take this with us.
What?
I don't know what possessed Liberalio, or why.
It's our fault. It's our fault.
But she proposed to the Queen a dialogue with humanity. I'll admit, I had some hope myself. I figured it might get through to the Queen even just a little, given it was coming from her second daughter. But the Queen truly is a monster. Liberalio's words fell on deaf ears. Although, I honestly doubt dialogue was ever possible with her in the first place. She tore off Liberalio's head, frozen in ecstasy after meeting her beloved mother. She kept only the body that had the core, and tossed the head away like trash.
That's a bit of a problem.
That's what I retrieved.
Yet heretics possess the capacity for regeneration by means of their core.
There's no core in her head. Unlike in the Villia, Liberalio didn't do something as grotesque as implanting a core fragment in her head. But her brain is still alive. It should be enough to create a human imposter, at the very least. That is, when Eden has the technology to do so, of course. She's a heretic who spent nearly a century slaughtering humans on the surface. Such vast combat experience must mean she'll have a wealth of information. She's also one of my greatest works. So even turning her into a standard pseudo-human won't be a loss. We need every asset we can get. Don't you think? All right. It's time for you to leave. We stuck strictly to inconspicuous routes, but if we stay too long, we're bound to get caught. See them back safely, Rose. They'll start to suspect something if I'm away from my post for too long.
Yes, yes.
I guess the saying's true. When the cat's away, the mice come out to play.
The Queen not present at this moment?
Yes. Remember how I mentioned those new raptures use dark matter as a power source? She's gone to gather some.
The Maleficent Beast Quartet.
That's right. She went to steal the dark matter that the four beasts painstakingly scraped together.
Really? Wait, actually, that's a bad thing. Alright, I hope Dart's strong enough to fight them off.
Okay?
We're not doing anything to my Dartaru. I'm coming for you.
How heavy your burden has been.
From torment freed, I shall attain enlightenment.
As long as we're together, I will never fall. Proceeding to target.
Alright, yeah, move.
Tis a meeting with the foe.
Are you ready?
Yeah! Also good, you're all still alive! You're being attacked, by the way.
Yeah, there's nothing in particular I need to pack.
What about you, Bahamut?
I, the incomparably clever Bahamut, am not yet finished preparing.
Also, we need to power you up. Remind me to come back and, Remind me to come back to kiss you. With Bob pouts in my mouth.
I can't decide which book to take. What book? Don't you know? Books are nourishment for the mind.
Yeah, sure. Says the Bahamut who's looking at this. Who's reading a book upside down.
No matter where one goes, books are an absolute necessity.
Ah, you dork.
Bahamut.
Don't worry, she's just being a dork right now. Come on, let's ready ourselves for war.
Why are you always reading books?
Knowledge is a weapon, Levi. One must always keep it sharp.
Your knowledge is a weapon, all right. Something you swing around that leaves people dazed.
Is that heavy? Okay, sure.
Precisely. It's gratifying to be surrounded by fellows who truly understand.
I'm surprised you actually agreed to help the young man.
I promised him I would. And from what I hear, something major happened. Come to think of it, you visited Eden before, right? So you're already familiar with this place?
Sure, I've been there before. But I doubt they'll welcome me with open arms.
What did you do?
Let's just say we got off to a rocky start.
We're doomed. We'll be lucky if we don't get intercepted along the way.
I wouldn't be too worried about that, Levi.
Well, the young man probably gave Eden a heads up already. We should be fine.
Yeah, I guess it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right?
Well, as long as we don't get raided at this very moment, it'll be fine. But if we do, then it's gonna be a problem.
Why? Are you nervous?
I mean, kind of.
I don't blame you. We've kept to ourselves this whole time without dealing with anyone else whatsoever. If it weren't for Grave, that might still be the case. Still, we got along well enough with Enichiro's group and the young man's crew, even if it was only briefly. Eden won't be any different.
True. You're right.
First meeting jitters are perfectly natural. But conversation is the cornerstone of evolution. New encounters beget new dialogue and the exchange of new knowledge. I, the brilliant Bahamut, can hardly contain my excitement. I await the magnificent moment, my profound knowledge, and Eden's converge.
Are we seriously taking her with us? I'd say a fight's liable to break out before long.
We have to bring her. What choice do we have? But what's taking those two so long?
Yeah, they're running pretty late today.
We're getting attacked, aren't we? Alright. Ziz lands from the air. Hi, Ziz. Hi, Dr. The girl hanging from Ziz's neck climbs down to the ground.
It's fun.
Yes.
Seeing new places is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, and also we really need to get the only ones some new clothes. We can't have her running around like this.
Uh-huh. Go new place tomorrow?
Tomorrow's my turn, right? I'll take you somewhere completely new.
Yay, yay!
We're getting raided, are we? It's okay, Doctor. We'll take care of them somehow.
What's wrong?
I, the erudite Bahamut, shall enlighten you. The child currently requires sleep.
Hug me. Okay. Come here.
Ziz wraps her arms around the girl, and the girl buries her face in Ziz's chest.
Fluffy. Feel good. Oh. Really? What do I do? I feel like I'm gonna cry.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
Are you all packed?
Packed? For what?
We're leaving today, remember?
Oh, right. We were going to Eden. I forgot.
Hurry up and get ready. I'll hold her.
Oh, okay.
All right, come here.
Leviathan reaches out towards the girl nestled in Ziz's arms, but she stares silently at Leviathan. Her gaze travels down towards Leviathan's chest.
Heart. No like.
You little brat!
Okay, you know what? I think she's gonna... They're basically raising Hoshino right now. That's what's happening. Our little girl is basically just Hoshino. Oh no!
Come here. I'll hold you.
The girl settles into Behemoth's arms, tucks her head in and nuzzles against her. Like you ever wonder why Hoshino hangs out with Nonomi a lot? It's because of that. It's because of that. That's the whole reason why. Our little girl's going to turn into an OG son. No, that's okay.
Fluffy!
Yeah. Fluffy, isn't it?
It's okay. The Hoshino's having another Hoshino is good, right? It's totally gonna be fine. The girl turns her head and looks at the Leviathan.
Hi.
Oh, I swear I'll.
Levi.
What?
Bahamut looks at Leviathan, then nods silently.
Stop nodding like you've got some secret. It's annoying.
Well, obviously, your rock bed and Ziz and Behemoth are both the pudding. That's basically what it is.
Levi?
What? What is it?
Oh, I'm packed and ready.
Let's go then.
But she just fell asleep.
Let's be quiet then. If she wakes up, we'll take turns transforming and giving her rides. If we don't let her ride while we're transformed, she'll throw a fit.
Oh, okay. This is kind of fun. It's like taking turns driving on a road trip.
Yeah, how you know that?
This is a family trip, all right.
Yeah, family! Except there's one person missing here. Me.
Yeah.
The four beasts, walk on. Leviathan glances back. The White Ark wants a ritual space built for the creation of the Queen. A place that has since become their home. It was wrecked by Liberalio, but even the process of restoring it was enjoyable. For some reason, Leviathan feels a twinge of regret.
We'll be able to come back. It's our home, after all.
Yes, this is going to be our base from now on.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, this is going to be the base. We just need to fix some things up and apply some paint, and then there we go. It's our home base. Our conquest across the surface. Before beasts continue onwards, we just need more. we just need more retinue, and then yeah, we could get to it. Get to reclaiming the surface. With the 7 of us. Yeah, I think that's 7, right? After walking for a long time, they stop. Before them stands the thing. Dang it, they're running us! We need to fight back! Somehow. Who looks at them with a smile.
What is that?
An enemy! They're attacking our home base! We need to drive them back! Like in an RTS.
A human imposter? But something feels off.
Quick, raise an army! Drive them off! The thing closes the distance in an instant. Her gaze locks on to the girl in Behemoth's arm. Behemoth reflexively turns and shields the girl. A thunderous roar echoes out. Behemoth collapses to her knees. The upper half of her body is now missing. The girl, flung aside, lies on the ground staring at the lower half of Behemoth that remains. She crawls over and touches the core lying on the floor.
Ma.
The thing looks down at the girl and raises her foot. The fire ignites in the eyes of Leviathan, Ziz, and Bahamut.
Take your foot away!
What are you?
It's an enemy! Chase her off!
You'll pay for this!
Black light bursts forth, staining the White Ark. Crap! We're getting attacked!
We face this foe.
Oh, we
with
should have made a
steadfast
bunch of
hearts.
steed chains before she came here.
Firepower!
Maybe a couple battle cruisers will chase her out. I'm talking about StarCraft units. This probably isn't the time for that. Oh. But anyway, we probably should have made a couple of the supply depots just to block her off. Screw over the Queen's AI.
Written into a tale that's
It goes away.
beautiful.
Let's get shot at.
Proceeding to target.
Alright.
'Tis a meeting with the foe.
Ziz, Ziz.
Ziz does not move. Her wings have been completely torn apart.
Bah, bah,
Bahamut is motionless. Half of her upper body has vanished.
bye, bye.
Leviathan's body is grotesquely contorted in several places. He writhes in agony. Oh, this is bad.
Bye. Hurt?
Run! Run! Go! Don't fight! Run away! Now!
The thing steadies her breathing. She shakes off the dark matter clinging to her body. Her gaze sweeps across the 4 beasts scattered on the ground. It then settles on the girls standing in their midst.
You. Bad girl.
The ground beneath the girl begins to turn black. It continues to spread wider and wider. As Leviathan sinks into the blackness, she desperately shouts.
No! You mustn't fight!
Levi, I don't think we got a choice.
Run!
The 4 beasts sink into the blackness created by the girl. Gigantic wings unfurl and drills shafts and pincers raise up from the ground. The thing charges forward. A mass of arms surge from the ground and latches onto the thing's legs. You try to shake them off but cannot, for their strength is tremendous. The girl's pincers strike ferociously at the immobilized thing. The thing staggers. It tears off the hands gripping her with sheer force. It catches the swinging pincers and twists. As with a sickening crunch sound, the pincers wrap and shatter. The thing drives her fist into the girl's torso. The part of the girl's upper body disappears with a thunderous boom, but it regenerates almost instantly. A massive pillar is summoned. Simultaneously, another swarm of arms rise up once more. The thing takes her stance. The girl lashes out with her pillar and arms, with a ferocity that could tear her opponent asunder. Meanwhile, the thing wildly throws her fists, intent on pulverizing anything in her path. Oh. Who's gonna win? Thick or whoa? The girl's dark matter and the thing's fists collide over and over. Shockwaves ripple outward. The pseudo-arc's building trembles, and the ground splits open. The fierce stalemate continues until the balance is broken by the thing. A low kick aimed at the girl's legs tears them clean off. The girl crumples to the ground. The leg gone, the thing rains down punches from above. Under the barrage of fists, the girl panics. This is something she has never felt before.
Hurt.
Black light erupts. Uh-oh. The thing looks up at the black spire that has suddenly risen above her. I think the Dodger's angry. Beams of light pour down from the spire, and black thorns rain down like a storm. The thing swiftly evades the projectiles, but is useless. There's simply too many of them. Good to know she can use Cinderella's abilities. A beam catches her in the torso and sends her staggering. The attacks that have been spreading in all directions now concentrated solely on the thing. For the first time since inhabiting this body, the thing adopts a defensive stance. Beams of light and black thorns crash down upon her. Oh. After raining down attacks for a long while, the girl looks downwards. The thing is on one knee, staring up at her.
Die.
As the pincers, pillars, and drill shaft burst from the spire, all of them pointed downward. Also, it hasn't even been a long while, and now our Dark Rouge is a boss girl. No, not even that long. And I'm surprised the queen isn't freaking out by that, because only one basically used one of Cinderella's attacks. Like, those beams back there, that was basically one of Cinderella's attacks. Only instead of blue, it's red. The thing looks up at the colossal black spire looming before her. She shifts her gaze to her own body, then back at the spire, and back onto herself. Fury spreads across her face. At that moment, Leviathan comes flying out of the black spire.
Stop! Enough. No more fighting!
Why?
The girl points at the thing.
Bad girl.
Yeah, makes you want to spank her, don't it?
Why?
No, not die, spank!
No! Don't kill her!
Yeah, spank her!
You don't need to do that! Leave the fighting to us. So just stop! All you have to do is sneak bites of grilled fish, hitch rides on us, and go for walks. Just snuggle up and sleep in our arms! You don't have to fight!
She hurt you. Bad girl.
We're fine. We're not hurting anymore. So don't. Let's just go. Let's go. Okay?
Are we sure about that? She might try to take over this place.
Okay.
The black spire disappears, and four beasts are left floating in midair.
Ziz!
Yeah.
Ziz's wings spread wide. It carries everyone and quickly takes flight. The thing watches them go with the fury etched across their face.
We almost died back there.
You know, I feel like if those lasers were blue, I feel like that would have been enough to chase off the thing, aka the queen. Because remember, it was Cinderella that chased off the queen, that kept her up in space. It was her that did that. Good old Cindy.
Yeah. Even after transforming.
We need to make you girls stronger, by the way.
What was that thing? It looked like a pseudo-human.
That was the queen.
It certainly had the appearance of one.
Also, we have to make you all stronger. We have to make you stronger, especially.
But it was unbelievably strong.
What even was that thing?
Even I, the ever-astute Bahamut, cannot say.
Ma.
Yes. Yes, you saved us. Thank you.
I scold bad girl.
No more fighting, though. Okay?
Rather, don't kill that thing. Spank it. Spank it real good. That's what you do to bad girls, only one. You spank them.
No.
Then what do you mean no? Just spank them. Spank the bad girl.
Don't you dare do it.
No, she has to. He's the only one who can do it.
No.
She's got hands for days. She can do it. All she needs to do is just have one of those hands connect to her butt, and that'll sort her out.
What the? This kid is getting more defiant by the day.
Who hurt my sisters? I'll kill them all.
No kill. Just spank. Okay? Just spank.
Don't like you hurting. Don't like bullies.
Yes, that's why you need to spank, bully. Spank with hand.
All the same, I don't want you fighting. Please? Okay.
Maybe.
The girl had fallen asleep in Leviathan's arms. Leviathan looks down at her with a troubled expression.
Levi?
Yeah.
Why are you telling her not to fight? She's so strong. She might have won that fight earlier.
You're right. She is strong. Unbelievably so.
Then, why?
No parent wishes to see their child fighting.
Oh, well, I guess that's true. But there are times when fighting is the only solution. At least to protect ourselves.
Levi, tell me what you're thinking.
She's strong. Too strong.
You're not thinking of...
With her power, she could probably solve most things. She could take anything she wants, without exception.
Rather convenient.
She won't even need to control her emotions. She could just unleash them alongside her power. And that can't happen. It mustn't.
You know what? I think you're right, Levi. I think you're right. Because if that does happen, she's gonna wind up like that thing we were fighting. AKA the Raptor Queen Lily Weiss person.
If she repeatedly uses her power every time she wants something,
She's gonna break something, yes.
she'll turn into a real monster.
Just like that thing we were just fighting.
But why not? Why don't you want her to become a monster? Is it because you promised Siren her power would only be used for good?
That's part of it. That kid. We made her. She had no say in her creation. After selfishly bringing her into this world, we can't ask her to use her powers for our sake. We can't ask her to become a monster for us.
Oh, I get it. Alright. Okay, from now on, we gotta tell only one that she can't speak wherever that was. It said we have to make it so she just brings that person over to us. We'll do the spanking.
But... damn it!
Also, don't worry, we'll help you get adjusted with your power.
Why are you crying?
I didn't want her to fight. I don't know if we're even capable of it,
What?
but I wanted her to live in a world where none of that exists.
That's gonna be hard to pull off, Levi.
She's the child we created. I want her free from all of that. I just wanted her to live happily. But in the end...
The girl wakes up. She lifts her head to look at Leviathan.
Why? Don't cry.
He reaches out and wipes Leviathan's tears.
This is why I keep crying.
The child will grow up right. She won't become a monster. Ever.
Yeah, we can do it. Let's make sure of that.
Do you know what distinguishes a monster from something that isn't? It's the presence or absence of knowledge. I, in all my astonishing wisdom, will impart all my knowledge unto this child. I shall personally see to it that she becomes a person of intellect.
Sure, Bahamut, sure. Anyway, let's keep going. We've still got a long way to get to the Ark.
Oh, she's doomed. I can already tell this is going to end badly.
Yeah, sure. You know, how about we listen to music while we're going through the Ark? Yes.
I'm counting on you, Master.
Well, anyways, yeah, that's a new rule from now on. And now if anyone captures pseudo Lily-wise, you have to bring her to us. And give her a good old spanking.
This place too hath been cleared. Now let us continue forth upon
It's gonna be a
our
home
journey.
run, I can assure you.
The bubbles will show us the
Encounter.
You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Ah, well, indeed.
Feeling pushed around by Mirror? It can't be helped. You lost so many of your clones since that day. All of you lost a great deal of strength. Meanwhile, the Queen got a clean slate. And Mirror's been glued to her side, watching everything unfold. There's bound to be a gap in our intel, don't you think? Mirror wants to see where things are at for you all. Whether you truly have the power to stand against the Queen.
Stand against her? No, we're going to kill her.
She wants to make sure it's not all talk. If you have what it takes to be the ones who kill the Queen, Mirror will offer even more help than she does now. But if you're not...
No doubt she shall cleave to the Queen's side without a moment's hesitation. That much I know.
Right. So don't disappoint her. She's devious, but incredibly capable. Having her as an ally is always an advantage.
Art thou not speaking rather too much?
Oh, don't you worry. Mirror probably sent me to see you off just so I'd tell you all this. She loves making others do the talking for her. She fancies herself a puppet master, pulling strings from the shadows. She's devious to the core, that Mirror.
On that, I concur.
Nayuta.
What troubleth thee?
Explain how you came to know this Mirror. She says she's helping us, but she's more like a rapture strategist than anything else. With how she talks about creating Liberalio, she's clearly been around for a long time. That means she had a significant hand in humanity's destruction. How did you end up allied with something like that?
What a predicament. If I were to lie, wouldst thou let it pass?
Fine. I'll believe it even if it's a lie.
What an even greater predicament this is. 'Tis a simple enough tale. When mine replicas did roam the surface in great numbers, seeking a means to fell the Queen, 'twas young Lady Mirror who first approached me. By means of a nearby rapture, she did drive a corrupted thorn into me.
What?
Fortunately, I am possessed of some small skill in the handling of nymph. Should the corruption be minor, I may address it by excising only the corrupted nymph. The drawback is that much information is thereby lost, yet I at least evade utter corruption. Young Lady Mirror witnessed this and did propose a deal. Having observed mine replicas that did linger nearby and the treating of my corruption, she divined the extraordinary nature of my ability and put forth her proposal. 'Twas a deal to strike down the Queen together. I knew full well the sort of being young Lady Mirror was. How grave a threat she doth pose to humanity. How much suffering she hath wrought. Even so, I joined hands with her.
Why?
I coveted the knowledge too greatly to forego. However many replicas I may possess, there is no means of learning the Rapture's inner affairs. Thus I joined hands with her, and much was brought to light. 'Twould be a falsehood to claim I felt no self-reproach over that decision. Even so, to secure victory, I shall stoop to any deed. any deed whatsoever. I had thought thou wouldst speak of the path to victory, yet thou dost refrain. How unexpected.
And are you sure you're okay? Very well. I respect your decision.
Many thanks.
We're here. There's an underground tunnel from this point that'll get you out quickly. Stay safe. And if Scarlet happens to wake up, don't mention me.
That matter will not be resolved so swiftly, but very well.
All of you, get moving.
Huh?
Ego Vista has caught your sin. Damn it.
Oh crap! Oh, my cover's blown! The sound of something tearing through the air echoes from the distance and rapidly approaches.
What sound be that?
This complicates things on so many levels. Let's evade for now.
We can't exactly run from something if we don't know what it is.
Just run.
Wait, don't tell me you're gonna hold it off. Something enormous slams down. The ground splits, and nearby buildings collapse. Snow White stares at the massive wall blocking her way. A towering wall, smooth and flat. The wall slowly lifts, revealing its end. It tapers gradually to a point.
A sword?
Well, great!
A sword? A sword, you say? This?
The gigantic sword swings again. This time it comes down, aimed directly at Snow White. Going towards unleashes fire. An explosion hits the descending blade, knocking it off course. Snow White quickly takes to higher ground. Beyond the dust cloud, the vague silhouette of a giant slowly approaches slowly.
A sword strike? From that distance?
Snow White stands ready with seven dwarves, waiting for the dust to clear. The dust thins. A giant silhouette appears. A wide-brimmed hat, a single sword, wings on her back. No, of course. Of course. Snow White stares vacantly at the form, an unmistakable imitation of someone. Scarlet. And just like Altruia, this doppelganger before her provokes a great sense of rage in her. Easy there, Snow. The sacrilege. Desecration of her comrades who risked their lives in battle. Snow White's eyes blaze with, as she clenches her teeth. Without any further hesitation, she unleashes her attack.
I'll kill you! I'll kill every single one of you!
Urge! Let's do it! Awesome. Yeah, Stolen Valor! Stolen Valor, right there! It's Stolen Valor in so many ways!
I will tell me this from torment-free pain and light to embrace us.
Interesting.
I will tell me the fully active. Pierce through. Go forth. The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Freak!
Splendid, truly splendid! Never have I fought so earnestly, not since the day of my birth! Though, admittedly, I am newly born into the world.
Stop laughing!
Young Lady Scarlet's and Young Lady Isabel's weapons.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Yes, I didn't even notice that. I was too busy.
I would fain give thee applause. Alas, I only had but one arm. Most vexing.
Also, I kind of like the fact that she has Scarlet's speech mannerisms. I don't feel very good about that. Also, okay, I see the Isabel wings on her back.
I shall clap with my mouth instead. Thou shalt have to make do.
You lunatic!
I must confess, transforming doth dull the pleasure of the slice of mine blade. 'Tis less like a cut and more a bludgeoning. Only in this body can I truly feel the joy of cutting something down. A poorly made thing, this body.
Snow White's first barrage of parts of barrage missiles. Eagle Vista's arms attaches. The sword, it's holding lashes out like a whip. With precise cuts, it slices through the incoming missiles before they can even explode. The sword then swings towards Snow White's head. Snow White tilts her head slightly, evading the strike.
My apologies. 'Twas a reflex. My name was merely to deflect the explosives. Though thou art not blameless either, attacking in the midst of conversation. Doth such conduct not violate the way of the sword?
Spare us the falsehoods. 'Tis plain to any soul that strike was aimed with intent.
Nay, nay. 'Twas a mere mishap, as I said.
Eagle Vista vanishes. Then lands between Nikke and Snow White.
Ambushes are not my specialty.
The sword swings wildly. Nikke and Snow White both block and evade, but are grazed by and sliced. Precisely refined close-quarter combat. Neither Snow White nor Nikke have experience against a sword-wielding opponent. They couldn't have. Against Raptors, gunfights are the standard. Some Raptors do engage in close combat, but their attacks are nothing more than straightforward physical aggression. But Eagle Vista plays mind games. He targets blind spots and vital points. Nikke knows self-defense, but not to a level to face a master like this. Against a master of the blade, neither can mount a single counterattack. Oh. Sword meets sword. Rose blocks Eagle Vista's strike.
Well, well. If it isn't Mirror's puppet, what exactly dost thou think thou art doing?
Who knows? Perhaps facing a sword wielder after so long stirred my spirit.
A hollow husk with no blood to boil. What rubbish dost thou speak?
Rich words coming from something that imitates humans.
Their blades clash. From a distance, Mirror watches. I hope this doesn't turn into a problem for you.
This is no good.
I think this might have blown your cover, Mirror.
They really are completely helpless. Even with half their forces remaining. They're struggling this much against a single newborn heretic. Altruria's retreat was likely due to that strange wall. These new raptures will just keep getting better. The Queen will secure the dark matter, and those half-baked things aren't going to pose an obstacle to her.
Yes, and also, I kinda wish she just stayed back at the city, but
Eden is still devastated, and the Ark shows no sign of mobilizing. On top of that, Marion's gene is now in the Queen's hands. I've decided. It's a shame to abandon everything I've invested, but the Queen is on a whole other level. Perhaps her dissent was the problem from the start. There's no other choice. This is the right call.
We're not jumping ship from this, are you?
What a waste. Both Marion and the Ark. Such a shame. After all that effort I've put in, the Queen obtaining a new body was the deciding factor. Otherwise, she could have been stopped. Right. Time is infinite. I'll just have to look for the next opportunity.
With a quiet crackle of static, Mirror vanishes. Rose and Igavista's blades clash in a flurry of exchanges. They're evenly matched, but one side begins to falter. The difference in physical effects is overwhelming, but the difference in swordsmanship is overwhelming enough to cancel it out. Rose drives Igavista back.
Impossible!
You were going on about the way of the sword. You should know how meaningless ideals are when they're bereft of power.
Silence, thou empty husk!
Igavista swings her blade in desperation. Her movements are wide and sweeping, the kind that happens when emotions overtake the body. Rose ducks and raises her blade. All she needs to do is lightly deflect and charge forward to pierce the core.
As expected, nothing beats Scar's swordsmanship.
Igavista's blade drives deep into Rose's upper body. Rose collapses.
A pity. The sword was too worn, too frail to endure mine strikes.
Well, crap.
That it should end thus, I find it nothing short of regrettable.
Snow White levels her gun at the stunned Igavista. He glances towards Nayuta to call her up for backup, but sees her staring into the distance, her face frozen in horror.
We are undone. Just as I feared. We ought not have joined hands with an outsider.
Snow White follows Nayuta's gaze. Dozens of glowing red orbs of light hurl towards Nayuta. Oh, great! A thunderous roar echoes in the distance, sending vibrations rippling through the air. The sound slowly draws closer.
Nayuta, what's happening?
Mount mantra and make haste. Retreat, I say.
Well, crap!
Nayuta!
When my replicas perish, their nymph returns unto me. The scores of replicas whose whereabouts were lost here have failed. They met their end whilst afflicted with corruption.
Yep, that's what happens.
Then those lights.
Corruption of nymph. That light yonder. Mine own nymph, now corrupted. It comes for me. There is no evading it.
Well, crap.
Then you.
Go at once. No more words.
Mantra crashes through the wall. Snow White hesitates as she locks eyes with Nayuta.
Fret not, I beseech thee. There is no shortage of what may replace me.
Understood.
Snow White mounts mantra. The beast gallops off. Snow White's gaze turns to the fallen Rose. Igavista stares at the ground as if dejected. While mantra gallops on, Snow White bends down and lifts the battered Rose. With Snow White and Rose aboard, mantra leaves the area in an instant. Nayuta watches the ominous red lights converging on her.
Mirror, things shall not unfold according to thy will.
Nayuta presses her palms together, light bursts from her body.
Though mine original self be forfeit here, there is no want of replicas to succeed me.
Igavista's blade smashes into Nayuta's face, sending her tumbling across the ground. Nayuta's vision swims as she is struck by the flat of the sword.
Self-destruction? How terribly boring.
Mirror!
Literally jumped ship. Great!
I've had my eye on you for quite some time. There's no better material for a puppet than you. I've always coveted you for that. I should mention about your clones. I've already taken care of them, in case things came to this. Injecting corruption directly into your body would be pointless. You would only cure yourself. But even you cannot withstand this much corruption being planted in your nymph.
Traitorous scum!
I agree.
Don't look at me like that. I believed in you and cooperated with you in good faith, but I'm simply too disappointed. Please know that my feelings were genuine before.
Vile wretch! I swear I shall!
Sorry, but you should know. I'll do whatever it takes to win, too.
The red light enters Nayuta's body. She struggles, but goes still after a moment. Well, crap. I have Nayuta. Short time passes. The red-eyed monk rises to her feet.
How do you feel? This is exactly why corrupted puppets are so boring. Oh well, I'll just have to make do with your performance. Now then, could you call all your clones here? There's something I've been wanting to try for some time.
The red-eyed monk sits cross-legged and closes her eyes. Well, this is gonna be crap. The light rises upwards. Watching that light mirror smiles. Right, watching that light mirror smiles. Well, things went from shit to shittier. Alright, let's go to the lobby. Let's see what's happening over there. Still got a little bit more to deal with. Well, at least we got our comeuppance on what do I call it? On the thing, aka pseudo Lily Weiss. Anyways, a few days later in Eden, Johan's mind is unsettled. Since the battle with the Queen, there has not been a single day his heart has been at peace. That painful defeat weighs heavily on him. What happened afterwards only made things more complicated. The corruption of Nayuta's true body.
This is devastating.
You're telling me? I have operational data on our base. And everything we've been up to.
It'll be fine. Knowing her, she'll come out of this like it's nothing. Then right on cue, she'll waltz in looking smug as ever.
Or she'll kill us, Snow.
But you said she was corrupted.
Even that won't be a problem.
Yeah, sure. Apart from the fact that she is corrupted, and she'll probably bust in and start trying to kill us.
I believe in Nayuta.
I can't tell if that's trust or just blind optimism.
She may not have always told us everything, but she's always been thinking several steps ahead, and we've benefited from that numerous times.
Have we, Snow? Have we? Like, I don't know, like, given what happened during Gospel, I feel like... I feel like things didn't exactly go so well there.
So, things will be alright. I trust her.
Fine. Then I'll trust the monk too.
Oh god. I feel like there's some divine irony going on here. Oh boy.
Come to think of it, there's no way someone as conniving as her would be struck down like a dog.
Go on, you'd be very surprised.
She must have something up her sleeve.
Oh boy. Now think about it. Okay, now I'm a little bit worried about the other group. AKA, Poor Beast and the Only One. I wonder, I don't know, I need some time to process all of this. Because I got a bad feeling in the future. That we're not in the green here. The Raptor strategist called Mirror. The newborn Raptors the Queen is... the newborn Raptors the Queen is said to be creating. New heretics like Altruria and Ecovista. There may even be more. There probably are. Well, that's going to be very, very true. Very soon. The Paralia, who arrived in Eden with only her head remaining. Rose severely damaged and now unresponsive, with only her brainwaves still active. I have a feeling Rose just got cut off by Mirror. and an unidentified weapon dubbed Red Shoes. I don't trust this. The many new and unfamiliar things keep converging in Eden. Well, get ready to be surprised some more, Johann. Johann is conserving and conservative by nature. He's not accustomed to accepting things he doesn't have a full grasp on. His years spent on the surface have only pushed this tendency to an even greater extreme. Johann steps on something. He frowns and slowly lifts his foot. A sticky black liquid stretches between his boot and the floor. I'm sorry. Johann's head hurts. He's afraid to open the door before him. I'm sorry about this. But he can no longer ignore the noise coming from outside. After taking a short breath, Johann opens the door.
Hey, I told you not to eat every single thing you find.
I'm sorry about this.
Sis gave me.
Who? Was it Ziz?
Huh? No, it wasn't me.
Then who was it?
Oh, sorry. I gave it to her. Was I not supposed to?
She refuses to eat her meals because she keeps snacking all the time.
Come on. Kids should be able to eat what they want.
Apparently, no. He needs nutrients to become big and strong. Especially big.
You can't go through life just doing whatever you want. Sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do.
Wow, you're being all philosophical all of a sudden.
This is certainly heavy.
See? It's too heavy for you to lift, isn't it?
I said it was heavy. I didn't say I couldn't lift it.
Also, Johann, I'm very sorry for this. There I have no words.
Wow. A pseudo-human like you could lift my pincers?
It's no big deal. It's your turn.
You want me to lift your weapon? I could do that with one hand. What the? How do you carry all of this around?
With my strength, of course.
The sub-arm distributes the weight. There's no way you could lift it with strength alone.
You little liar.
Even if the weight is distributed, I'm still lifting it with my own strength.
A valid point. The total weight doesn't change simply because it's distributed. Allow me, the ever-astute Bahamut, to enlighten you. It's called the law of the totality of mass.
There's no such law.
Oh, I was mistaken. Was it the law of weight conservation?
That's not a thing either.
Huh. And what would you know about that to act so smug? Don't underestimate the brilliance of my intelligence.
Pardon me, but what are you reading?
A blank notebook. It used to be a book, but it became blank.
Yeah, sure. All of that is blank. It's actually scribbles.
I, in my infinite wisdom, absorbed all the knowledge in it, rendering it blank.
I've never heard of such a thing in my life.
Wow, check out her forehead, Cecil. It's so smooth.
Hey! Don't touch my forehead.
Goodness, you could practically use it as a mirror.
Shiny. It's blinding. Ow! My eyes!
I'm wondering whose head is shinier. Levi's or Yuzu's? Harumph.
I mean, the sun is so blinding.
The moment he opens the door, the troubling thoughts that had been swirling in Johann's mind vanish. His brain mobilizes every resource at its disposal in order to find a way to bring order to this chaotic situation. He combs through his memories and speaks the word he wants to use to resolve situations like these.
Be quiet.
Yeah, but things don't quiet down at all. You need to speak up, Johann. Johann's head pounds. He needs to resolve the situation one way or another. He quickly assesses what's happening. He approaches the source of the commotion, the person whom everyone is shouting at.
What is it?
Are you the leader?
You could say that, for the time being.
We need to sort some things out. You call yourselves the Four Beasts, correct?
Yes.
You're heretics.
Yes.
Who created the Queen.
Indeed.
And you're her associates.
Yes.
You saddle up to just about anyone, don't you? I've been briefed about you ahead of time.
Johann is startled by the sudden strange sensation against his leg. He looks down. A girl is clinging to his leg.
Hug me.
My. Just a kid and already taken with a handsome face.
Johann ignores the girl and continues.
As I was saying,
She's not gonna stop, Johann. You have to do it.
Hug me.
end goal is... I have a hard time believing you helped us out of...
Hug me.
goodwill. So I need you to be clear about your intentions. You're aware of who we're going up against.
Yeah, that lady who's probably, pillaging our resources right now. Yeah, we know.
Hug me.
Johann bends down and lifts the girl up. He holds her, he holds her out at arm's length and looks at her.
Hug me.
I don't know how I'm supposed to hug you.
Well, you're supposed to wrap your arms around her, Johann.
Just wrap your arms snug around her.
Yes, like that, probably. Johann brings the girl into his embrace with stiff, awkward movements. We'll work on it. Don't worry, I'll practice on you. We'll practice together once I get out of the Ark. She falls asleep and almost instantly.
She's asleep.
You're right. She'll sleep in just about anyone's arms.
Do I have to keep holding her like this?
Yes. If you put her down, there will be hell to pay.
What do you mean by that?
She'll cry and scream and all that.
How long do I have to stay like this?
Probably until she wakes up.
Johann looks down at the sleeping girl in her arms. The thought that had been tormenting him the moments ago are completely gone. Focusing all his attentions on holding the girl, Johann stood frozen in place. This is the first time Cecil had seen the side of Johann. He bursts out laughing. In the end.
Alright, I have a clear picture of what's going on. We'll cooperate.
Do I need to remind you of who we're up against?
There's no need. We've met her. So, that was the Queen? No wonder. What would happen if we leave her alone?
I have no idea at all. According to Snow White, she's establishing a new faction. Which means they intend to create a world of their own. Any notion of coexistence is just a pipe dream.
Leviathan stares at the girl asleep in Johann's arms. Don't worry. I'll train her to bring back that queen and just bring her over to Eden for justice, basically. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over to the left, grab the queen, tie her up, and then bring her back here. We'll make some stockades for her. Some Atlas duty stockades. We'll just put her there so she can be spanked.
That's reason enough. We're in.
Good.
It's a spanking time.
So we just wait until the young man contacts us?
For now, yes.
Understood. We'll wait then. Isn't she heavy?
No, I've gotten the hang of it.
I see.
The girl suddenly opens her eyes wide. She slips out of Johan's arms and runs off.
Hey! Where are you going? Honestly, I can't take my eyes off her for even a second.
Leviathan chases after the girl. Johan rises and follows. Without the slightest hesitation, the girl runs through Eden. Something about her path as she's taking strikes Johan as strange. The place she is heading to is clearly... What? The girl quietly stares at Marion, lying there as if asleep. She waves her hand in front of her face, but Marion doesn't wake. She reaches out and places her hand on Marion's chest. No heartbeat can be felt. The girl takes a step back and places her hand on her own chest. She feels 2 heartbeats. The girl continues to stare at Marion. Well. Alright, well. That's gonna be interesting. Looks like Marion's gonna come back. Probably. Anyway, let's go to the downtown area. Alright. Fire! Well, you're busy. And so are you. Master Nikke opened fire on Dorothy. Dorothy effortlessly evades the fusillade, lost in thought.
I suppose this must be because of the Queen.
The Ark's leadership must have already know that the Queen will come or has come to the surface. Information that is highly confidential. They're attacking me on the grounds that I disclosed that information and stirred up unrest amongst the public. But this is not what I had in mind. One would expect leadership would summon me for a meeting, or even interrogation for leaking classified intel. Don't worry, we're getting to that. I intended to make my case for the necessity of the Surface Reclamation War, but of course, leadership couldn't possibly be swayed. But for the Nikkes who are completely kept in the dark, the civilians, and the civilians who are equally uninformed, the mounting chaos in the Ark would have been more than enough to shake them to the core. I need to be the one who put those fears to rest. It's impossible to explain everything to them, as it were, so some degree of deception is necessary. That way, it will be easier to incite them. After all, what people want are visible facts and solutions. What lies beneath never interests them. The performance I put on in the Ark until now should be sufficient to draw in both Nikkes and the people alike. But this I did not anticipate. Well, don't worry, Dorothy. That's just Dobon being Dobon. Or he's more like being Dumbon, am I right? I didn't think they would attack without warning, and in the middle of the city, no less.
What's going on?
Oh no, just that man over there being dumb. Dorothy avoids every bullet as they rain down on her. Citizens flee in terror or collapse to the ground. She moves carefully so no one gets hurt. Any casualties will prove fatal to her plan. Even the slightest association to what is going on would be just as fatal.
You little rat! Where are my damned reinforcements?
The moment Dobon's shout fades, a swarm of mass-produced Nikkes appear. Open fire on Dorothy.
This could go on forever.
Dorothy dashes forward. Waving the hell of bullets, she charges towards the mass produced Nikke's spreading information. He doesn't draw a gun. Instead, instead of using hand-to-hand combat, he takes them down one by one. With no knowledge of close quarters combat, the mass-produced Nikkes begin to fall. Dorothy keeps dropping them without pause.
Damn pilgrim!
Deputy Chief Dobin.
Oh, so you know who I am.
Information on the Ark's Commander-in-Chief and Deputy Chiefs is kept well hidden, with the exception of yours, so it left an impression. Given the low security clearance, I assume you aren't anyone of significance. Am I right?
Really kicking the hornet's nest there, aren't you, Dorothy?
I don't believe we've formally been introduced. Have we met before?
Like hell we have.
Then, do you hold some personal grudge against me?
It's nothing personal. I'm acting on behalf of the Ark.
What did you say?
I've known about your little scheme all along. I won't let you have your revenge on the Ark.
Revenge on the Ark? What on earth are you...
You're part of the Goddess Squad. And you're the acting leader, Dorothy. That's right. You must want revenge, don't you? The Ark should have been yours, and yet there's no place for any of you in it. But I won't allow it. But as long as I, Deputy Chief Doban, am here, you won't have your revenge on the Ark.
You... How do you know any of this?
I'm not too surprised that he kind of glossed over the fact that he's basically committing treason. Like acting on the path of the Ark. No, you're acting on your own whims, you. Now, seeing Dorothy's reaction, Doban becomes certain. This is it. This is real. With this, he can make a name for himself. Doban was born in the Outer Rim. He was raised by a father who dealt with the stress of a difficult life by beating him mercilessly. To this day, he's unsure if that man was truly his father. Perhaps that was simply what he wanted to believe. One day, while living hand to mouth as a collector, a central government soldier showed up in Elfialtes. Everyone groveled before the soldier and obtained food and money in return. Doban polished the soldier's shoes out of curiosity, and the soldier gave him money. It was a large sum that would take 3 months of work to earn, but he turned down the money. Instead, he smiled and claimed he was only doing this because he enjoyed it. The soldier took an interest in this young boy from the Outer Rim, one who expected no compensation. The soldier stayed in Ephialtes for a month, putting Doban to work as his errand boy. Doban served the soldier wholeheartedly, and on the last day, the soldier said to him, "Come to the Ark and serve me there." And so, Doban received an identification chip from the soldier and headed for the Ark. 1 month was all it took. The identification chip that everyone in the Outer Rim could only dream of had come to him, simply because he served an unnamed soldier for a month. It didn't take long for him to realize that everything he so desperately desired in the Outer Rim is easily obtained in the Ark. Doban lived as a citizen of the Ark before becoming a soldier. One day, an opportunity arose for him to tour the Outer Rim, which he accepted without hesitation. He did so because he found himself missing his hometown. The moment he crossed the partition, however, Doban was horrified. Had this place been always filthy and dark? Someone approached him and polished his shoes. It was the man he used to call father. The man repeatedly bowed and polished Doban's shoes. I had no idea who Doban was. Doban ground the man underfoot, then fled the Outer Rim. He was ashamed that he comes from such a putrid cesspool. He despised himself forever considering that place a home, and for missing it even briefly. That day on, Doban became vitriolic in his disdain for the Outer Rim. He believed that if the Outer Rim disappeared, the shameful and disgusting past would disappear along with it. What a wuss! He proposed a policy targeting the Outer Rim to the central government. The policy called for isolating the Outer Rim and designating it as a dumping ground. The central government approved the proposal and gave Doban full oversight. From the central government's perspective, the Outer Rim had always been a headache. But abandoned or not, it was still a place where people lived. But the policy Doban presented treated the Outer Rim as a place bereft of inhabitants. If things went wrong, all the blame could be pinned on Doban. From the central government's perspective, there was no reason to refuse. The Outer Rim began to turn into hell. Doban soon gained recognition for his role in resolving such a troublesome matter and rose to a high-ranking position. From then on, Doban directed all troublesome and unsavory matters into the Outer Rim. The place descended further into hell. Meanwhile, the quality of life in the Ark continued to rise. As a result of this repeated cycle, Doban rose to the position of Deputy Chief. He felt on top of the world that someone like him from the Outer Rim could rise all the way to Deputy Chief. It felt like a dream. But that was where it ended. With the Ark stabilized, there was nothing left to dump in the Outer Rim. Whatever problems arose in the Ark, he engineered it to appear as the Outer Rim's handiwork, only to be repeatedly foiled by the Underworld Queen and Exotic. He hears whispers behind his back. He's accused of selling out his own hometown for a promotion, and now that he's without a scapegoat, he's powerless. Doban began to grow anxious. He had a dream to make the Ark his own personal fiefdom. The thought of an Outer Rim native standing atop the Ark filled him with unbridled joy. But had no way of getting there, save for his capacity for inhumane methods. Doban had no real talent. His standing naturally began to erode, and nobody acknowledged his worth. He was excluded from important meetings and was not even assigned a Nikke to his name. He concluded that both his position as Deputy Chief and his position as a soldier and citizen of the Ark were at risk if things continued. He needed to prove himself, but he was incompetent. That was when the pilgrim Dorothy arrived in the Ark. He found it suspicious. The timing was too conspicuous. Doban became certain Dorothy had ulterior motives and began investigating her. And Dorothy left the Ark on an exploration mission. On the Utopia, he went so far as to plant a bug on her to find out her motives. However, he learned nothing significant, and there was no information about Dorothy anywhere in the Ark either. A Nikke without record shouldn't exist. After exhaustive inquiries, Doban uncovered the existence of the Forbidden Library. His position as Deputy Chief made that a possibility. Doban set out to comb through the Forbidden Library. However, the library doors remained closed to him. Breaking in without authorization would be a death sentence, even for a Deputy Chief. Since there was no way to access the Forbidden Library that would be granted to him, Doban was left stomping his feet in frustration. After days of lurking around the Forbidden Library, he spotted a Nikke scoping out the same area. Doban sensed an opportunity would present itself in some form. Jesus Christ. So much exposition. This is not how you write a story. It turned out something miraculous happened. Oh my god. There was a blackout in the Ark shortly after. The Nikke, who had been loitering around, came sprinting with a book in hand. Oh my god. Exposition, exposition, exposition. So much exposition. Doban shot the Nikke in the head and stole the book from her and fled. Oh no. After reading everything written in that book, Doban let out a shout of triumph. All the records from the Forbidden Library carry inherent credibility, so the contents of the book could be trusted. He became certain of Dorothy's intention. He was convinced that if he killed Dorothy before she brought ruin to the Ark, his standing would be solidified for good, eliminating the instigator intent on destroying the Ark right before any damage occurred. Just imagining himself as the hero who averted the crisis and saved the Ark filled him with joy. Dobon, guardian of the Ark, or whatever. While he stood, peace would reign in the Ark forever. Also, oh no!
Answer me. How do you know any of this?
Oh my god. So much exposition. And you know what? I feel like a lot of this exposition could have been cut out if they showed Dobon a little bit more in the last chapter. I feel like I would have had to read through all the exposition. Like, oof.
Everybody in the Ark knows it. Why would you think I wouldn't know?
No, they know. No, they don't. Also, I need to give my voice a bit of a rest.
And I know your motives, too. Goddess Squad, the goddess of victory, humanity's hope. To think that you, one of those legendary Nikkes, could have fallen this far. Pathetic. We will never hand the Ark over.
I see. So you knew everything. So, what exactly do you plan to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? I eliminate the outsider who is trying to throw the Ark into chaos.
Just one question. Why did you abandon us?
What are you talking about? You're the ones who abandoned the Ark.
What did you say?
The Goddess Squad demanded far too much. You wanted half of the Ark and the seat of supreme authority. Free control over military forces and unlimited access to resources. You didn't care what happened to the citizens. All you did was constantly demand things to serve your own interests. You even threatened us with force. Fortunately, the Ark was strong enough to withstand your assault. And when defeated, all of you fled the Ark with your tails tucked between your legs. Despite all that, to honor your contributions, the Ark elevated you to myth, enshrined you in monuments, and passed down your legend through the generations. Instead of gratitude toward the Ark, this is how you repay us?
Have you ever seen us in person?
No. I was born in the Ark.
I see. So that's how they recorded it.
Nobody knows the whole truth. He knows the author of the Forbidden Library foresaw what fate awaited the God Squad upon entering the Ark. He knows they took the role of villain to prevent the gods from being forgotten. He knows why the gods ended up the way they did. But he doesn't say anything. What matters now is for him, the Ark's deputy chief, to take down the outsider blinded by revenge and earn his merit. So he must provoke Dorothy into giving him what he wants.
All units! This pilgrim has spread misinformation and incited unrest in the Ark. I want her captured alive. We must keep the Ark safe. We cannot allow an outsider to ruin everything we've built.
You really do have a way with words.
It's a battle of falsehood against falsehood. If the official narrative regarding the Goddess Squad is, as Oban says, then Birmingham's passive treatment of her makes sense. But it doesn't matter. The people whom Dorothy must appeal to are not those in power, but the Nikkes and ordinary citizens. Dorothy holds irrefutable proof that the Queen has descended. Whatever Dobon says about Dorothy's true intentions will crumble before the undeniable physical disaster looming ahead. Both lies will come to light one day, but Dorothy is confident in her victory. If the truth is great enough, even the small lies mixed into it will have a way of becoming the truth. To ensure that she comes out on top when that decisive moment arrives, Dorothy decides she must first control public sentiment. Dorothy once again cuts through the mass-produced Nikkes. Escaping would be easy, as with subduing them. But I need to come off as the victim, since the public tends to side with the weak. I'll give them just enough of a fight, then take some hits, but under no circumstances can I use my gun. and there must be absolutely no casualties. I must appear as someone targeted by the central government for telling the truth. Doban's actions here will give Nikke's and citizens the confirmation they need. Confirmation that the central government has been deceiving the Ark.
Why don't you take a nap?
Dorothy drives her knees into the abdomen of a mass-produced Nikke. The Nikke's bend at the waist and groans. At that moment, a mass-produced Nikke explodes, sending fragments scattering everywhere. Well, so much for that plan, right, Dorothy?
Huh?
The Nikke beside her charges with a shriek and lunges at Dorothy, trying to grab her. Dorothy reflexively dodges to break the Nikke's stance. The Nikke staggers, then detonates. Well, yep, so much for that plan. Better hurry. Or break this up. Dorothy brushes a fragment of something from her face, then realizes with certainty.
What a dirty trick.
What the hell? This pilgrim killed those Nikkes. All units, switch from suppression rounds to live ammunition. This pilgrim has no intention of cooperating.
All the mass-produced Nikkes simultaneously, oh my god, replace their magazines and fire at Dorothy. I run out of time a little bit. But the bullets are the same as they were before. Everything was just for show. While dodging the bullets, Dorothy glares at Doban.
You conniving pilgrim! You're bent on throwing the Ark into chaos, aren't you? But as long as I, Deputy Chief Doban, still stand, you won't succeed.
You're going to hell for this! The stentorian shouts are clearly meant to be heard by everyone. Dorothy feels rage boiling from within.
Do you have a death wish?
No, Dorothy, I think he just wants to go to hell.
You'd even lay hands on a human? No matter how intensely you despise the Ark. Isn't this going too far?
Looking at the loathsome man before her, spouting drivel, she considers perhaps breaking one of his legs. Wouldn't be so bad. She could stage it as an accident, make it look like he fell on his own. What? A mechanical sound echoes from above. Dorothy looks above. What? Rappy and I land together aboard 7 Dwarf Zero. We assess the situation. Fragments of fallen Nikkes lie scattered across the ground. Dorothy, this is looking very bad, Dorothy.
It wasn't me.
Oh, don't worry about that, but this is looking very bad. I know, I'm asking what happened. We need to figure something out. This is not looking particularly good. Dorothy looks at Doban.
Were you the one who talked?
Huh? About what? No, I didn't. In fact, you know what? There's a Nikke out there who's critically injured. I would go up and tend to her, but I have to tend to you first. I have to deal with this situation.
About me? To that human?
No, he figured out all that by himself. I should know because I had to be subjected to the exposition of this game. Oh boy. Of course not. Why would I go around talking about that so carelessly? Also, it was mostly him. The exposition told me so.
Ah, the counters! The Ark's beacon of hope. You've arrived just in time. Pilgrim, it's over. Give up now.
I'm not here to help you.
Have you come to stop me? Yes.
Yes, you and the other guy, yeah, you both need to stop.
I see. In the end, you're all the same.
What are you talking about? Just say the two of you should stop fighting. Right? Right, you?
It seems like your patience is wearing thin. Considering how much Doban is provoking you, perhaps you were considering breaking his leg and staging it as an accident? Huh?
I don't know how things got to this point, but I think we should talk things over first. Right, Doban?
That is what I intended, but the other side does not seem so amenable to the idea.
Is he now? Well, maybe I should break his legs.
What? Hey, you! Aren't you here to back us up?
I'm here to stop the both of you. Also, we came here to take Dorothy with us.
You fool! Take a good look at this carnage. That pilgrim has already killed 2 of my precious Nikkes. Invaluable assets to the Ark.
Oh, shut up. You don't even believe that. That's impossible. Dorothy doesn't use explosives. It looks to me that those Nikkes exploded from the inside out. You murderer. As if someone planted bombs in them beforehand.
You idiot! A little success and suddenly you can't see what's right in front of you.
You know, you have a very crappy poker face.
This pilgrim is set on overturning the Ark. And you're defending her?
Yeah, I'm siding with Dorothy. But I don't like you.
You traitor! You have no idea what she's really capable of.
I would say I know her better than you do, Deputy Chief.
Filthy traitors! A lot of you! I'll see you all court-martialed and hanged. You say I don't know her true colors? It's you who doesn't. I'll show you what kind of creature that pilgrim really is. Come out!
At Doban's gesture of formation, the formation parts, numerous mass-produced Nikkes step forward. Really now, Doban? Really? They're all Project 23 model Nikkes. All of them remove their visors to reveal a familiar necklace around their necks.
No way.
Memories from abroad, aboard Utopia come rushing back to me. The image that held Dorothy captivated, name surfaces. Hello. No, something's different. The mass-produced Nikkes who have stepped forward, each wear anxious expressions. You're all scared, aren't you? They glance around nervously, their gaze is wavering. They're all individual Nikkes. They cautiously turn their eyes towards Dorothy. Up until now, I've never seen Dorothy wear that expression. Really? Not even on the... Oh, okay then. Seeing Dorothy's face, Yoban celebrate inwardly. The name he heard spoken through the wiretap while Dorothy was aboard the Utopia. The same one confirmed in the book from the Forbidden Library. Whoever this Pina is, she's clearly someone important to Dorothy. So he dug through the old records to learn everything he could about Pina. Oh my god. Fortunately, the book for the Forbidden Library even detailed her final demise. Okay, no, can we get through this? From there, he mobilized as many Project 23 models as possible. He prepared and equipped them with the same necklace seen in the photo. Now he'll send them hurling towards Dorothy, then kill them all. Oh, yeah, of course, I put bombs in them. Great, it's a hostage situation. If Dorothy becomes angry, good. If she loses reason, even better. If she comes charging at him to kill him, it'll be perfect. That moment, she'll become the Ark's public enemy #1. Yeah, you'll be dead. The Nikkes at his side are equipped with energy shields rated against optical weapons. Dorothy uses optical weapons, favoring precision low output shots over high output ones. The shield should hold up against her shots well enough. And in the process, Dorothy's weakness will become fully exposed. Yeah, probably she doesn't throw away her weapons and comes over to you and breaks your neck. After that, everything will fall into place. He'll take down Dorothy, the pilgrim with unclear motives who poses a clear threat. It'll be easy to frame her for attempting to overthrow the Ark, especially because she's a well-known pilgrim. And Doban will be recognized for his efforts, for saving the Ark from danger. He recalls Dorothy's reaction earlier. Drunk on the feeling of victory, Doban smiles for the first time in a while. There's so much to read! I don't fully understand the relationship between Pina and Dorothy. Even so, One thing's for certain, Pina is more precious to Dorothy than anyone else. And the image of that person is standing before her now. That look. It's been a while since I've seen that look. Also, don't crush me, please. I already dealt with one set of, gorilla hands. I don't need to deal with two. This is an act of desecration. A vile one at that. It's trampling with muddy feet into the sacred space of a stranger's cherished memories.
Go.
Mass-produced Nikke's resembling Pina hesitates, then run forward. She spreads her arms towards Dorothy and forces a smile. Dorothy stands frozen, staring blankly at the sight before her. The Nikke approaches.
Dorothy.
And she explodes. Rappy, where you go?
Roger. Putting a bullet in that bastard's head now.
Subdue Dorothy, I mean. I'll take care of him. Dorothy draws her gun. She aims it directly at Doban. Rappy rushes and grabs Dorothy's gun.
Let go. Wait!
Don't do it, Dorothy. You'll hit me. I got something to do. Fall back.
Roger. Let go, I said.
7 towards 0 activates and Rappy withdraws from the area with Dorothy in tow. I glare at Doban.
You fool! What do you think you're doing? Traitorous scum! How dare you protect the Ark's enemy?
You. Don't expect your death to be clean. I'll assure that.
What?
I run in the direction Rappy and Dorothy flew off toward. Okay. Neon, change of location.
What? But we're almost there! Then where do we go?
I was going to take care of this Trepang style, but okay then, I guess we're leaving. Head towards the hospital. I'll send you the exact location later.
Okay. See you later, Master.
I cut the transmission and break into a full sprint. Okay then. God dang it. I was going to take care of this myself. Oh well. I sprinted the direction Rappy and Dorothy are headed. The only problem is, I don't know the exact location either. Oh my god. There! Over there! Rappy tumbles across the ground. From a distance, I catch sight of Dorothy pulling away.
Commander!
Rappy, you okay? Oh.
Take cover!
Dorothy fires wildly. I quickly hurl myself to the side. The optical round scraped across the ground. She fired her gun! Is this place clear?
She's lost her mind!
Like, we can fight here. Just to blow out some steam, but we gotta make sure there's no one here. Dorothy approaches rapidly in low flight. Rappy unleashes a volley at her, but she rolls clear of every shot. In the same motion, Dorothy fires back with optical rounds. Wait, if I get shot, I'll die! Like, I might be superhuman, but I'm not invincible.
The same goes for me.
Well, okay, that might be true. Rappy and I roll out of the way as heat grazes our bodies. Dorothy walks slowly towards us.
Do you intend to keep going?
Oh my god. Alright. It looks like we can't handle this on our own, Rappy. There's no way we can. I have to contact someone. Oh dear. Rappy, I love you.
I prefer not to. But if I stop, you'll go back and kill Doban.
Nikke, please. Pick up, Nikke. Pick up. You're the only one who can help.
That's right. There's no reason to let him live.
No. Nikke, please. Show up. You're the only one who can overpower Dorothy. You got the princess energy. But more importantly, you've got agency.
Stop this. You said you would take over the Ark. If you do this, all of your plans will fall apart. Everything you have prepared till now will become meaningless.
Everything I've prepared, it has already been ruined.
nothing is left.
Dorothy, why are you doing this?
I have nothing left now. The place we thought was paradise refused to let us in. And the new paradise we built cast us out.
Well, crap.
That's right. I have given up all hope.
Well, crap. Now she feels like ruining everything. Great. That's great. Also, Mika, please pick up.
Because there's nothing else I can do. After inciting the humans and Nikkes of the Ark to leave with me, I wanted to create another paradise. That trivial thing. That was the only form of revenge I had left. That was the only thing left I could take from the Ark. I've tried to endure all this time because it was all I had left.
Oh, Mika. What do you mean she's pulling weeds? I got bad news. We're on our own.
But what I can't endure is that.
Dorothy, calm down now. I mean, wait, I gotta use my adult voice. Come with us. Let's defeat the Queen together. Dorothy? Dad.
You're asking me to join forces with the Ark? You heard what happened from Snow White herself. What was done to me. To us. I'll never forgive the Ark for that.
I'll convince them. I'll make sure you're compensated for everything you've suffered.
You know that would never happen.
Dorothy levels her gun at me. Great.
You idiot!
Anise is here!
Anise, I don't like doing this, but get in front of me. Absorb the shot and throw it back at her.
Neon has arrived!
Wait, actually, no, that might kill her. Neon, you get in front of me. Well, just block her attack with your giant gun. Anise and Neon jumps down from a building and land loudly behind Dorothy. Dorothy turns and pulls the trigger. Anise's hands block the optical round and aimed at Neon's head.
Whoa!
Well?
Oh.
Did you just...
I just...
Anise, quickly! Entertainment punch! Wait, hold on, you need to be in the entertainment time for this. Okay, hold still, Anise. I'm going to shoot at you and you're going to dodge the bullet. So you can go to entertainment time. Dorothy steps back.
Were you trying to kill her?
No, I wasn't. I'm sorry.
Dorothy! Hey! Are you okay?
Neon, she's never been okay. Not after that incident. Well, anyways, who's gonna protect me? Like, I know I'm superhuman, but that doesn't mean I'm a Superman.
Are you okay?
Yeah, she's not okay. She's got those eyes again. The witch's eyes. Like, if you know, you know. Numerous footsteps send tremors through the ground. Countless Nikkes are advancing towards us. Are you kidding me? Oh god, I don't think I can survive any of this. At the forefront are Party 23 models.
Well done, Counters. Hold her right there.
Alright, stop. Don't take another step. And don't even think about giving any orders.
You son of a...
Counters? Protect Dorothy. I got a score to settle.
Roger. Got it. Firepower! Firepower!
Firepower! Now stay here. I'll be back. We face off against Oban's forces with Dorothy standing behind us.
Go!
The mass-produced Nikkes lean to formation, exchange nervous glances.
Go, damn you! I said go! Go and fight!
The leading production 23 models charge forward. With frightening expressions, they rush towards us. Fear fills Dorothy's eyes. Rappy quickly grabs both Dorothy's hands. Anise and Neon follows suit, grabbing Dorothy's shoulders.
Why is she so strong?
Well, it's because she's part of Goddess Squad. Wait, let's keep holding her down.
Don't worry, there's 3 of us.
Yes, and Neon's super healthy. So healthy she could keep her all the way down on the ground.
Let me go. I'm going to dispose of that trash.
No, you won't.
I know he's a piece of garbage, but you have to hold back.
Yeah, also let go of this. This is my sin to bear.
Hold back? You want me to hold back? Imagine if those Nikkes looked like Red Hood. Could you really hold back?
Rappy, now's not the time to have second thoughts.
That piece of filth! How dare he use Pina! My most precious wings! He's desecrating her memory! He doesn't know the first thing about what happened, but he dares trample on my memories to provoke me? My most precious memories!
You already know he's trying to get a rise out of you, so don't fall for it.
I don't care! I'll play right along! Very well. I'll take the bait!
Don't do it, Dorothy! Let go! Please?
Were you being serious? Yes, I'm serious!
Hold tightly, Rappy. Rappy releases Dorothy's head. Are you kidding me? He looks straight at Dorothy and says,
Okay. Then let's kill him together.
No, you two stay there. This is mine. He's mine. He's mine to bear. I'm gonna bear this with my fists.
What? If that's what you want, then let's kill him together, Dorothy.
No, neither of you should do that. I'll take care of it.
I'm your friend, so I'm in this with you.
What are you saying?
The ground shakes from the thunderous footsteps. In an instant, countless Nikkes surround us. Birmingham, help! Help me take him down! Deputy Chief Birmingham arrives with reinforcements in tow. Catch your breath. I'll weaken him.
Everyone, stop.
What?
Dorothy, drop your weapon.
Catch your breath, Birmingham, my biggest fan. I need to blow off some steam.
Birmingham!
I said drop your weapon, Dorothy. Now, drop it.
Why should I?
Oh, it's because he's my biggest fan. And he loves you.
Perfect. Exactly what I hoped for. A large audience.
The mind fills with something. I get a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Okay, now I have to take him down. As if responding to that foreboding, the Nikkes resemble Penny all react at once. They tremble as if in agonizing pain. Moments later, all mass-produced Nikkes have red eyes. Oh shit!
Dorothy.
Birmingham, I don't suppose your Nikkes could stop those Nikkes, right?
Dorothy.
That Birmingham? They begin calling her name in metallic, distorted voices. Birmingham, I need these Nikkes to stop doing what they're doing. Are they corrupted? Oh god, I hope that's not the case.
Go on then, Pilgrim. Shoot. Isn't shooting corrupted Nikkes your specialty?
Go! Dorothy shakes off everyone and raises her gun. No, Dorothy!
Yes! Shoot! Shoot and reveal your true nature.
Several mass-produced Nikkes shield Doban. Doban laughs.
It worked. She took the bait.
Dorothy's gun trembles. She glares at Dobon, her face filled with rage. Then, a hole opens in Dobon's head. I didn't do that, I think. Dobon collapses to the ground. Red spills from his head and stains the ground. His body lies motionless. He dies instantly.
Damn it.
Chaos erupts. Nikke's assistants alike scream. I'm surprised that didn't happen already. One of the Ark's highest authorities, a deputy chief, is dead. Well...
Dorothy, what have you done? It wasn't me.
Huh? Well, it wasn't me either. I turned my head. I was gonna punch him, but... what? The smoke rises from Deputy Chief Burningham's gun. I owe you a beer after this. Thanks. Deputy Chief, you somewhat saved my life. Thank you. You also saved Dorothy's life. So, double thank you. Actually, no, hold on. Okay, we got Anise, we got Rappy, we got Neon. Okay, you also saved their lives. So, that many thank yous.
Enoch, the verdict.
I will deliver my judgment. The mobilization of private forces within the Ark without majority consent of Ark leadership. The use of live ammunition within the Ark without majority consent of Ark leadership. The use of explosives within the Ark without majority consent of Ark leadership. The meaningless sacrifice of Nikkes in the process. Furthermore, the misuse of classified research data pertaining to corruption without majority consent of Ark leadership. All of the above actions resulted in considerable disorder within the Ark. I hereby deliver judgment on Deputy Chief Burningham, who carried out summary execution on Deputy Chief Dobin, the party responsible for the aforementioned offenses, on the basis that Deputy Chief Dobin's actions could have further destabilized the Ark's already turbulent situation. On the basis of the potential threat posed to the Ark by unnecessarily provoking the Pilgrim, Dorothy, an unidentified entity. Furthermore, on the basis that Deputy Chief Dobin held no meaningful influence over the Ark's current operations, I hereby rule Deputy Chief Burningham's summary execution of Dobin a justified act.
Woo! High five, Dobin. Not Dobin. High five, Burningham. Also, eat my foot, Dobin.
Please note that this ruling factored in the special circumstances of the situation being treated as wartime.
Yeah, high five, Burningham. High five. And fist bump?
Good. That's a relief.
Good. Well, let's get out of here. Burningham, who's drenched in sweat, looks at Dorothy. Dorothy stares back with a shocked expression. Don't worry, he's my biggest fan. You can trust him as much as you can trust me.
A real relief.
Burningham surveys the Nikkes filling the streets, and the citizens watching everything unfold from a distance. Then he whispers to me.
Help me put the Nikkes and the citizens at ease.
Will do, boss. I mean, what? Why don't you do it yourself? Also, ignore this. Will do.
I'm not good with crowded places.
Don't worry. You stand back. Watch the pro at work. Very well. A private call come through from Enoch. What?
I will dispatch personnel to retrieve the body of the former Deputy Chief Dobin. Additionally, I will request that Elysion treat the Nikkes afflicted with corruption.
Okay, good. Also, I probably should take my foot off of him. He's starting to smell.
They should be treatable with the Vophouse we have secured.
So you knew about this?
Yes, but I am the only one who does, so there is no need for concern.
Good, I'll leave it in your hands. I gotta put on a show.
Very well.
I look around. I see the trembling eyes of countless Nikkes and citizens. At the end of their gazes, Dorothy stands. I take a deep breath and point to Dorothy. This is Dorothy, the second leader of the Goddess Squad. The Goddess Squad is not a legend. They existed, and their leader stands before you now.
What on earth are you saying?
Dorothy's innocent. I can vouch for her. You know, and you all know what Dorothy has done for the Ark in its time of need. I'll personally guarantee Dorothy's safety. As the commander of the Counters, the Commando Unit. That's right, everyone. She's part of the Commando Unit now. Former Deputy Chief Doban, he attempted to frame and execute Dorothy. His motives are clearly under investigation. His actions are no different from the acts of terrorism, including discharge of firearms and planting the planting of bombs inside Nikkes to use them as weapons. He was executed by Deputy Chief Birmingham. Can I say more? Do I need to address what Dorothy or even what Doban said? I mulled these things over. My eyes meet Birmingham's. He subtly shakes his head. All right, boss. I winked at him. This is all I can share at the moment. Further details will be provided in a statement from the central government. From here on, please follow any directives issued by the central government. Thank you. The commotion begins to settle. Dorothy.
Who gave you the right to talk about me like that?
I'll convince them. I'll convince them to love you.
What?
I'll convince them so that you can be compensated for everything you've been through. Just trust me. His handcuffs are placed on Dorothy's wrists. Handcuffs are placed on Dorothy's wrists. Wait! Let me escort her.
This is just for show.
I know, but let me escort her.
She did discharge a firearm in city limits after all. Besides, do you really think this metal scrap can actually restrain her?
I know, but I want to escort Dorothy. Of course not. I was testing you.
For now, we'll hold her at the rehabilitation center for Nikkes. We can talk there.
Okay.
Very well.
Oh, and by the way...
Yeah?
Well done.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you, boss.
In times of chaos like this, it's more helpful to convey just the immediate situation than go into detail. It also buys us time on our end, which is even better. You're still a little rough around the edges when it comes to knowing when to cut things off, but you'll improve.
Thanks,
anyway,
boss.
Go inside and rest. We'll talk again soon.
Understood. Thank you. Yes! I mean, let's go, Rappy. Gotta maintain my aura.
Dorothy. Yes? Behave yourself. And don't cause any trouble at the rehabilitation center.
I'll hook you up with some outside food. Any magazines you want, just say the word.
And I'll visit you from time to time. Which is a lot of times. Just whatever you do, don't crush me, please.
You three are absurd.
Well. All well that ends well. Ugh. Dorothy and Birmingham stare at each other. After more than 10 minutes, Dorothy begins to grow restless. Just as she's about to speak, Birmingham opens his mouth.
You were too hasty. Inciting Nikkes and citizens to rise up toward a third surface reclamation war. Did you really think that would work?
All of you were dragging your feet. It was frustrating.
So the Queen really has descended?
Yes, she has.
Then the destruction of Eden must be true as well.
No, it's not destroyed. Okay, it's somewhat destroyed, but don't worry, they're okay.
And you really are Dorothy of the Goddess Squad.
Yes.
Right. I've known that all along.
What?
Oh, he read about you. He's a fan of you as well.
I knew you were Dorothy of the Goddesses from the moment we first met.
I knew those in the Ark regarded us as legends, but I didn't expect a deputy chief of all people to buy into it.
When we first met, you asked me something. You mentioned someone's name and asked if I knew it. Oswald. He's my grandfather, although not by blood.
Dorothy springs to her feet.
You!
Please sit. Causing a scene won't help anything. I'll explain.
That would be wise.
Dorothy sits back down.
I doubted you. I wasn't convinced that you were truly Dorothy from the Goddess Squad. I saw through your true intentions of either destroying or taking over the Ark early on. But I couldn't bring myself to dispose of you. According to my grandfather's records, you were the most radiant goddess of victory of all. My grandfather Oswald. He allowed himself to be disgraced in order to protect you all.
What are you talking about?
After Operation Ark Guardian ended, the Ark deliberated over what to do with the Goddess Squad. They were certain you would wield influence far beyond the central government. So on the day you returned to the Ark, they mobilized every method they could to bring you goddesses down and to drag you from your pedestal. No one adored the Goddess Squad more than my grandfather. He held a high enough position to oversee the entirety of Operation Ark Guardian. So he abandoned the Goddess Squad, because it was obvious to anyone that they would be destroyed if they returned to the Ark.
You honestly expect me to believe that?
I know. There's no evidence of it. But back then, the central government was filled with the likes of Dobin.
If you're going to lie, you should at least get your story straight. What you're saying contradicts Dobin's account considerably.
Dobin was lying.
Do you really expect me to believe you on your word alone?
There's nothing more I can say. Dobin lied to provoke you. That's all there is to it.
Then how did he know how Peanut died?
My grandfather apparently listened to every conversation in that temporary camp. He recorded it all in a book.
He heard everything?
Yes. It seems he originally intended to wait longer, since moving too hastily could have exposed him. But after what happened to you, he moved up the schedule. Because he feared the goddesses would crumble.
Why didn't anyone say anything? If what you're saying is true, why did he abandon us instead of telling the truth?
Because even if he told you that entering the Ark meant you would be placed on trial, destroyed politically, and buried under false charges, you would still insist on coming to confirm it for yourselves. That was how deep your trust in the Ark ran, after all. If he'd told you that there was a problem in the Ark and that he'd contact you later, you would never have left the Ark's entrance. Because your concern for the Ark ran that deep. From my grandfather's perspective, he needed a lie that was convincingly realistic. A lie that would keep you away from the Ark. Even if it bred hatred, rage, or a thirst for revenge. Even if it meant you would one day return to exact that revenge. He wanted to make sure you never wished to set eyes on the Ark again.
Then why didn't he call us back afterward?
The Ark had long been dominated by VTC, and VTC would never have tolerated your existence. There was nothing he could do, since they were too powerful. So my grandfather filed a false report saying the Goddess Squad had deserted. Later, after VTC was destroyed, the situation improved. But too much time had passed at that point. There was no way to find any of you.
Then that means you knew what we went through.
You knew my true identity when I came to the Ark, so that means you knew of my objectives too. Then why did you stay silent? Did you want to humiliate me?
As I said before, I doubted you. It was far too obvious that you had come to the Ark for revenge after being abandoned like that. So I kept watch this whole time, to determine whether you were the Dorothy of the past, or the Dorothy of the present, blinded by revenge. And I came to a conclusion.
Your grandfather would have been heartbroken to see what became of the Dorothy he once knew. But you know what? The only reason I'm this way is because of you.
I'm sorry.
Dorothy freezes.
What did you say?
I can't speak for the entire Ark, but I apologize.
I didn't come here for an apology.
Don't worry, Dorothy. We'll take care of you. We'll treat you like the princess you were supposed to be. AKA, I'm going to treat you like the princess you're supposed to be. Which is fine.
Dorothy, what do you want from the Ark?
The Ark. I want to seize it and get my revenge.
No. You cannot. As I said, I reached a conclusion after observing you. And my conclusion is this. You won't act against the Ark.
I could reduce the Ark to ruins right now if I wanted to.
Perhaps. But you won't. You had the power, the ability, the charisma, and yet you didn't. You deliberately took the long way around. You saved the Ark from the brink of ruin multiple times. You were happy when Nikke's and people thanked you. As you said, you could have had your revenge at any moment you wanted, but you didn't act on it. Watching you fail to fire a single shot at Doban was what convinced me. You can't do it. Because you are a goddess. The goddess of victory. That's why you cannot do harm to the Ark. It's pitiful in a way. You dreamed of revenge for such a long time, yet you soften immediately at the slightest recognition and respect. It's regrettable. And yet you cannot help but love Nikke's, humans, and humanity itself. It's truly sad that you're destined only to be used by others, despite having the wherewithal to take revenge, yet unable to go through with it. How foolish of you.
Why, who are you to talk to me like that?
And that's precisely why. You're still the goddess of victory. I can't leave you like this. Tell me clearly, are you an enemy or an ally? If you are our enemy, we will strike you down. But if you are still our goddess of victory, the Ark will help you. Without fail. We will help you become the goddess of victory once again. Humanity's hope. A true goddess.
Please, stop. Don't say any more.
Because Dorothy feels like she might start to hope again. Birmingham places an old book on the table titled Dorothy.
This is a handwritten record about you that my grandfather left behind. Read it. You deserve that much.
Birmingham rises from his seat, then turns and walks out. He looks back at Dorothy, staring blankly at the book on the table. Birmingham looks at Dorothy, then straightens. Dorothy lifts her head and looks back at Birmingham.
There was something I always wanted to say to you if I ever met you.
Birmingham salutes. Oh, you really are a keeper, Birmingham. Sorry for letting Dad punch you. I mean, what?
For fighting for humanity.
Please don't. Don't say it.
I sincerely thank the Goddess Squad.
Aw. Door closes. Dorothy stares ahead blankly. Aw.
No.
How could I have been so foolish? So easily.
That evening, Dorothy reads the book Birmingham gave her. The final page is filled with nothing but words of guilt towards the goddesses. Aww. Which Dorothy stares at blankly through the entire night. I think that's what she needed. That's what she needed all this time. She needed to forgive herself. When morning comes, she hears a high-ranking official from the central government has requested a visit. He doesn't want to go because it's certain to be an uncomfortable meeting. Well, you have to. It's the only way you'll change. Even so, she gets to her feet. Dorothy sits in a chair in the visitation room. Her visitor has yet to arrive. But Dorothy is relieved as she still wrestles with, her feelings. A short while later, she hears the door opening behind her. Oh. I have to keep going. I know we're like 3 hours in, but I have to keep going. She does not turn around. She hears the door close and the footsteps draw nearer. Dorothy lowers her head and closes her eyes. A second signal that she doesn't want to be spoken to, or rather a silent signal that she doesn't want to be spoken to. Then a familiar scent reaches her. The scent of marigold. Oh. Not many people know this. She hears a teacup being placed in front of her. And the sound of the chair across from her being pulled out, and someone sitting on or in it. A brief silence ensues. It's you, isn't it, Anderson? Then the sound of tea being sipped across the table is heard. Dorothy opens her eyes. She looks at the golden liquid swirling in the teacup. After letting out a short sigh, Dorothy reaches for the cup. Just as she's about to grasp the handle, a voice speaks from across the table.
Nothing beats a good cup of tea.
Yeah, I knew it. There's not many people who know this.
I see you're still as picky as ever.
Dorothy freezes, and her pupil widens. She barely manages to lift her trembling head to look forward. Anderson looks at Dorothy with a gentle smile.
Miss Dorothy.
Commander.
Oh.
Thank goodness. I was worried you might not recognize me now that I'm older.
How?
Dorothy's thoughts come to a halt. How many times in the past has she been manipulated by a ghost from her past? At first Lillywhite, then Pina. Wariness fills Dorothy's eyes.
Who are you?
Anderson silently looks at Dorothy. Dorothy silently looks back at Anderson. After staring at one another for a long time, Dorothy becomes certain. He's not an illusion, nor a monster wearing another's skin. He's the same person she once knew, bearing the marks of time on his face. The same person who shared her most radiant days. Tears fall from Dorothy's eyes. Oh. There, my princess. There.
You're alive.
Ta-da! I'm still alive and kicking. I'm sorry I couldn't come see you sooner. But you've got to admit, reuniting in a prison visitation room is quite dramatic. The things you get to see when you live long enough.
Yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it?
To think that such a noble lady would end up in a cell. The others would get a real kick out of this. You haven't changed at all. There's a bit more intensity in your eyes, but you're exactly the same. Maybe I should have become a Nikke too. I'm the only one aging here. It's ridiculous. Do you have some kind of skincare routine? Care to share it with me?
Please, be quiet. Can't you see? I'm crying right now.
Stop crying or you'll get me started too. The older I get, the easier the tears come. It's becoming quite the problem. I've been taking all sorts of things for my health, but nothing's quite what it used to be.
Please, just keep it down.
Honestly, I told you not to cry.
Only the sound of Dorothy's sobs echoes through the visitation room. Dorothy brings the tea to her lips.
Not bad at all. The leaves are good, and it's well brewed.
Look at you, pretending to be elegant when you were just bawling your eyes out 2 seconds ago.
How long are you going to keep bringing that up?
Let me see. Until I get to tell Lilith?
How about you let me handle that, boss?
I already know.
Good.
That damned queen stole Lilith's body. That thing needs to die, without a doubt.
Or be spanked. That spanking could work too. I'll get my child on it.
But what are you doing here right now?
You must have already heard everything.
Yes, that's why I'm asking. You could be out there right now trying to tear the queen's head off. So what are you doing, sitting here? On a journey of self-discovery, are you?
I could say the same thing about you, Commander. You were alive this whole time. What were you doing? And despite me already being in the Ark, why did you wait until now to—
Calm down. I'll explain everything. It's been a while since I talked about the old days. My heart's racing.
Quit kidding around.
First of all, during Operation Ark Guardian, I was on the brink of death when Lilith forcibly sent me into the Ark. I've always felt terrible about leaving without saying goodbye. I'm sorry. I arrived at the Ark and I received treatment, somehow managing to cling on to life. By the time I woke up, decades had passed. Those VTC bastards had forcibly induced me into a coma for all those years. Good grief. I'm sure that technology was never designed to be used as such.
So, VTC did that to keep you in check.
Yes. You heard that from Burning Gum?
No, I read it in the book.
Ah, that book. It's quite well written, though it skims through my exploits a bit too much for my liking. But it was a fine book. Anyway, after sleeping like the dead for all those years, it was thanks to a man named Arthur that I finally woke up. When I came to, my body was a wreck, and you were all, bizarrely, being called pilgrims. I did some digging and used every connection I had to investigate why things ended up like this. I eventually found the culprit. It was VTC, a painfully obvious conclusion. After getting myself back in shape, I heard there was an event where key figures would gather. So I went and paid them a little visit.
Wink.
You killed them all.
Yes, I did. I let the leader escape, though. My achievement was recognized. Even though it's an achievement for eliminating political enemies. I even rose to the position of deputy chief. After that, I tried tirelessly to find all of you. But you were just too good at running away. There was no way to catch any of you. And though your personalities had changed somewhat, you were still out there fighting for humanity. I desperately wanted to go up there myself, but my body couldn't last a day without specialized treatment. And considering the mortality rates up on the surface, sending someone else up was too risky a proposition. So, I left things as they were. I simply issued a directive not to attack any pilgrims since they are friendly to humanity, and to request their help instead.
Still, you could have tried at least once.
How could I possibly face any of you? I fled to the Ark at the end of Operation Ark Guardian and left you stranded for decades. The fact that I was sent here against my will doesn't change that fact. So I decided to simply watch over you and help from a distance. Because the me that I am now is someone with authority without the ability to act.
Even so,
I wanted to see you, but, well, I couldn't.
Anderson lightly taps his side with his fist. A metallic thud echoes.
I can no longer be the commander who charges into battle alongside you. It's embarrassing. So after stepping back from the front lines, I did what I could to help with surface reclamation efforts. I cleaned up the mess we had for a military, rewrote our combat manuals. I worked quite hard, in whatever way I could. But things were a disaster. After 2 failed surface reclamation wars, the Ark was in shambles. So I've been managing the fallout ever since, right up to now. Well then, I suppose that covers my sob story. You're wondering why I never came to see you after you got to the Ark, aren't you? After all, you made such a flashy entrance, appearing like an angel from above. There's no way I wouldn't have known.
yes. Let's hear it.
I knew everything about your situation. I knew better than anyone why you'd come to the Ark. That's why I stayed away.
What on earth are you saying?
Because if you had asked me to destroy the Ark together, I would have agreed. I would have smashed the Ark with you and cheered for Eden. The Ark matters. Like it or not, it is humanity's last refuge. It must be protected at all costs. That is why I went to Birmingham. He has a sharp eye for people and good instincts. He's a talented man with no flaws, aside from his weight. I asked him to determine your true intentions. If you were still the same as before, the Ark would help you. But if you were truly intent on destroying the Ark,
You told him to kill me?
yes,
You would do that to me?
the hero who is forced to cut down a fallen comrade. Talk about a cliché. On the other hand, the hero who sides with his fallen comrade and joins the Demon King's army. That's also not terribly original. I'm glad you haven't changed.
Commander, I've changed a lot.
No. You're the same. I'm convinced of that. You put on that tough act all by yourself. But in the end, you're guided by your heart, and you sacrifice yourself for the greater good. Stand with the Ark, Dorothy. Let's go kill that queen. Just thinking about that bitch keeps me awake at night. Yes. After sharpening your teeth on revenge for so long, it won't be easy. But Dorothy, the reason you never put your plans into action means you never truly intended to see them through. Excuse me for a moment.
Anderson takes out his phone. Also, I have a lot of things to compile here. Like, a lot of things are
Yes, it's me.
going on. Like, a lot of things are going on, but you know what? I kind of have a rough idea of like what's going on, what's happening.
Yes. I'll return shortly. I'm meeting an old acquaintance. My condition has been stable, so I don't see why I need such frequent checkups. Understood. I'll be there soon. Yes. See you later.
Your way of speaking has changed a lot.
I'm a deputy chief, after all. I have to act a little dignified, but I'm the same man I was before. My body may be broken down and aging, but my heart is unchanged. What about you? I have to go, but I'll be back. Listen to the guard and don't try to escape.
Commander, despite all that's happened, I'm glad I could see you again.
See? I told you I tear up easily now that I'm getting older.
Oh, try these. They're apparently mint chocolate seafood chips. Yuck. What unholy abomination is that?
Sounds like a gourmet haute cuisine snack. Let Dorothy be the judge. She has discerning taste.
Need me to feed you, my princess?
I'm not eating that.
Oh. Wow, this fried ramen is really good. It's salty, spicy, and hits the spot.
It's good. I think it tanked because of its name. Change that, and it would be a hit.
Why did you buy so many dumplings?
The shop's grill was fired up to the max. With firepower like that, it can't taste all that bad. Dorothy, want to give it a sniff? It's got this great smokiness.
No, thank you. Then what about this? It's called flour bread. There's red bean paste inside. Why would a flour bread have red bean paste in it? Beats me. Maybe because it's shaped like a flower?
I didn't mention it, there's a lot of breads like that. Fish-shaped bread, for example. You need me to feed you, my princess. Here comes the fish.
Oh, I read in a book that they used to put real fish in fish bread.
Oh?
What kind of weird books are you even reading? By the way, Dorothy, why are you eating? We brought all of this for you.
You say that, but all of you seem to be doing the eating.
Because you're refusing everything even if we spoon-feed you.
Wait a sec, I get it. I understand now. You only eat cake rolls. Okay then, wait right here, girls. I'm gonna go off and get some cake rolls.
You haven't spoon-fed me anything yet.
Do you need help?
Fine. Then open wide and say ah.
No, say wait. How about I help you? Say ah.
See? Even if we spoon-feed you, you won't eat.
Yeah, it's because you only eat cake rolls, Anise. If you'll excuse me, I need to go get the cake rolls.
Then feed me instead. There. Why did you stick your fingers in?
Since you are done eating, could you leave now?
But we haven't even started. I haven't even brought out the cake rolls yet. 30 minutes later.
That was delicious.
Shall we get going then?
Yeah, let's grab some coffee on the way. I feel like I'm gonna burst.
Oh, Dorothy, be sure to eat the creme brulee today. Otherwise, it'll spoil. Although, don't worry, I'll bring back some more cake rolls.
Are you really leaving?
Yeah, we're finished eating after all.
Did you not come because you had something to say?
You're my princess? Also, I need to go. I need to compile all this information because, oh boy.
The truth is, we are here because Anise wanted to see you in a prison uniform.
Hey! You said you wanted to see it too! But how are your clothes so clean after all this time in here? Do you sleep standing up?
It's because she's a princess, Neon. Their clothes are always immaculate.
All right. Please leave.
Okay then. Don't destroy the prison while we're gone. Not again, please.
Do you have any letters you want delivered? People in prison tend to write a lot of letters to the outside.
All right! Rappy is an ex-convict, so she knows all about this stuff. If there's anything you don't know, ask her.
I made a brief mistake during my turbulent youth.
Uh-huh.
Then if you and Dorothy ended up in the same squad, does that make it a criminal squad?
No, it makes it a princess squad. A Princess Connect squad. No, anyways,
Isn't that the story with everyone in real kindness?
Please get out.
Okay then. Main conference room. Okay, more things. How long has this been going? Oof. In the central government's main conference room.
All right, let's go over the situation. The most pressing issue is the Ark's power source. It's only operating at 20% of its former output, and that number continues to decrease. Second is the matter of Dorothy's sentencing. The incident was severe enough to cause casualties. On top of that, it really rattled the public. Speaking of, we've got an open deputy chief position now. Anyone have any candidates in mind?
You know what? I was going to send this search to community service and keep an eye on her that way, but you know what? Huh?
I do. It's still a little early to say, though.
Oh?
Very well. And third, a gunfight in the middle of the city following the incident with Sixo. All sorts of rumors are spreading.
Huh?
Public confidence has taken a serious hit. We need to gradually resolve this, but we're out of ideas at the moment.
The Ark's power source is the most critical issue. The Ark's infrastructure will gradually become paralyzed. No viable alternative has been identified as of yet.
Can't we just go to the surface and bring back a truckload of supplies?
Supplies near the Ark have been completely depleted. We'd need to venture much farther, and the risk and time required increase sharply the farther we go. Also, it's not just a matter of supplies. Even if supplies come in, we lack the power to process them.
Le public sentiment, c'est much more sérieux. Mysterious groups are forming in large numbers. We do not know when or where or what kind of problem will arise.
The conference chamber falls silent. Also, don't tell me they're forming cults down there. Oh no. That's a lot of things we need to deal with. Like, first resource problems, then the power supply, and now cults.
We would like to hear your thoughts. I believe you would have an appropriate solution. After all, you are the commander of the commando unit.
Everyone looks at me. Bearing the weight of expectations, I open my mouth to speak. I propose the third surface reclamation war. Oof. So it begins. Silence fall over the chambers once more. I press on. The Ark's power source is effectively beyond saving, which means we would have no choice but to abandon the Ark. That's true. The surface has more natural resources in abundance, such as sunlight and water. In contrast, the Ark consumes vast amount of energy just to sustain light and water sources. Yes, our infrastructure will falter at first, but we can't just sit back and wait for death. Everyone in the conference room listens quietly. I propose the third reclamation war, with Dorothy leading the charge. We legitimize everything Dorothy said. We announced that all of this happened because the Queen descended to the surface. We attribute the string of incidents that occurred in the Ark to the Queen. The central government kept all of this secret to prepare for the third surface reclamation war. But in the wake of Dorothy's revelation, decided to go public to prevent anything worse. Because we cannot let Dorothy's word turn out to be a lie, we placed Dorothy at the vanguard. Additionally, I demand the restoration of her reputation and that of the entire Goddess Squad.
That last request seems rather personal.
I won't deny it.
Do you think Dorothy will go along with this?
Of course. After all, I trust my princess.
The third surface reclamation war? Are you out of your mind? The raptors are infinite. How long are we going to bang our heads against this wall?
Well, they're not quite infinite, but if we leave things be, they will be, Suyan. They will be. So we gotta strike while the iron's hot.
The raptures are no longer infinite.
Exactly.
What?
It's been confirmed. The raptures are now finite in number.
That's true, but if we linger here for too long, that won't be true anymore.
Enoch verified it.
What are you saying?
Ugh. Summarize, the Ark can no longer serve as humanity's home. The Queen has descended. The raptures are no longer infinite. With Eden's new technology, our equipment production output is sufficient. The Ark's strength is at its peak, and our comrades on the surface will be a great asset to us. Now, the time for the third surface reclamation war is now. If you don't do it now, it'll be impossible later. Exactly.
I agree.
We haven't even put this to a vote yet.
Well, we can start now.
I'm fully in agreement.
Okay, that's one.
We're talking about surface reclamation. Doesn't just the thought of it make your heart race? This is the moment Elysian has been walking the tactical path toward.
Yeah!
Onward, AZX! Onward, Admire! Onward, Wings of Victor!
What?
Pipe down, Miss Tactical.
What? You found it? I mean, of course I found it. But where is it? I want to use it. Don't worry, I'm very good at flying. Sort of.
Whew. My apologies. I got a bit carried away there.
What? Why are you two holding... Oh, okay, no, whatever.
Will this be another large-scale surface deployment?
That remains to be seen, but it's unlikely. In many ways, this may well be our last opportunity.
Right? Fine. I'll run a check on that function then. It's been maintained pretty consistently, so there shouldn't be a problem.
Much appreciated.
Huh? What? Why are y'all looking at me like that?
What? You didn't know? The Ark can rise to the surface.
Oh! Awesome! Just like that city Rio tried to raise. I mean, nothing. Oh, what?
It's not called the Ark for nothing. It can float. That's what it was designed and built for.
The Ark can rise to the surface? How far? Can we go to space?
Yes. How many times do I have to say it? It rises. It can go up.
But to space? To the cosmos? Over the pain? I can't believe it.
Enoch, if you would.
It's not an Ark anymore. It's a cradle.
Yes. I will review the feasibility, timing, and probability of success for the third surface reclamation war.
How long will it take?
The report will be ready within 1 month.
Good. I'll leave it to you. All right. We need the 2 other deputy chiefs to agree on this. A matter of this magnitude requires a unanimous decision. There's no need to worry. The commander-in-chief is still in the same state. The remaining 2 have delegated full authority to me. I see they still have no interest in the Ark. I'd like each of you to begin your research and preparations with the Third Surface Reclamation War's execution in mind.
Momo.
Huh?
What is it, Mustang?
You're announcing the Third Surface Reclamation War maintenant? Oh no, certainly not! Public morale is at its absolute lowest. To declare war in the middle of this would be catastrophic. I would not be surprised if a revolt occurs.
But we have no proper alternative. Our only choice is to push forward.
Alright, hold on. Got 2 votes. Okay,
C'est moi! I have the ideal solution! We hold on grand concert to celebrate the third surface reclamation war!
Okay, but where?
Strip away the solemnity and march toward a better tomorrow for all of humanity.
Oh, okay, but where? And I know Anise is going to be the one leading this.
Et voila! That's how we present le festival!
Oh, you want a new festival? Okay, well, we'll see to it to get that through. It'll be a holiday festival, so you can celebrate it well, not at any time, but to mark this moment.
Moi excels at this! The crème de la crème, in fact! Mais, it will cost beaucoup de money!
Okay, then. Also, I guess I'll leave Anise in your hand for a little while.
This won't end with just one concert, no! We open concert after concert! Encore, encore!
Wait, so you want it to last for a week? Okay, then that's gonna be a really long holiday, but okay.
We will captivate the souls of every Ark citizen! Absolument! Entertainment! So what makes people forget their pain and anxiety?
Very well. You'll have the central government's backing. I'll leave that part in your hands.
C'est bon! Therefore, Commandant.
Yes? Okay, that makes 3.
TT Star must be the premier act at the Third Surface Reclamation War Festival!
Of course. Alright, so this is gonna go on for a week, and...
They must be all numéro 1! Absolument!
Entertainment! Okay, oh boy. Oh. Huh? Oh, jeez, there's so much! Oh, I forgot about you. Are you okay?
Are you with us?
Ma'am.
Call me instructor.
Oh, instructor.
I hear you looted the Forbidden Library during the blackout, and that you smuggled out a book about Dorothy. Apparently you were attacked while making your escape? Is that correct?
Yes, that's about right.
What are you being so brazen about? It's only thanks to Arcana that we found you so quickly. Had we been any later, we might not have been able to save you.
But you did save me, didn't you? What became of Arcana?
Oh, she had to get another memory wipe because of you, probably.
Since Forbidden Library materials were leaked under her care, she will be punished accordingly.
I'm the one who stole it. She's the victim here. Why would you punish the victim? What kind of abuse of power is this?
I haven't finished speaking. Theoretically speaking, Arcana should be punished, but this only occurred due to the unforeseen Ark blackout. Given the special circumstances, we've decided not to pursue the matter. All things considered, things did not turn out too badly.
Has the person who shot me been identified? What happened to them?
They were identified and killed.
Goodness. It just goes to show that crime doesn't pay.
Irie, the Forbidden Library's very existence is classified. You will be held accountable for leaking its contents without authorization.
I've got a question.
You're not listening to a word I say. Fine. What is it?
What were Dorothy's true intentions?
To take revenge on the Ark, but she never actually acted on it.
What drove her to seek revenge?
Because the Ark used Dorothy and the Goddess Squad before discarding them.
I see.
You seem pleased.
Yes. I'm with an inspection unit. Exposing the dirty secrets of others is the reason for my existence. And now, oh my... To think, I've now exposed even the Ark's darkest secret! I love it!
I knew there was a reason I didn't quit this job. Go on, tell me how brilliant I am.
Yes, you are brilliant.
Alright, I guess we're going with this. Oh, I spilled the beans on everything.
Which is why you will be undergoing a memory wipe.
Oh! Try never pays, right?
Pardon?
Don't worry. Only the information pertaining to the Forbidden Library will be erased. But knowing you, you'll find your way back there someday.
Oh, that's no problem then. Any chance you could put it off for a while, though? I'd like to savor this feeling a little longer.
Fine. As you wish. By the way, where is Avastar? Why isn't she with you?
She's busy being a manager. Leave her alone.
Oh, Avastar is currently the manager of those pop stars.
Where did Elysian go so wrong?
What? So many places to go to. Alright, what am I doing here?
So, TT Star's comeback concert has been upgraded once again?
Yes!
And it's the first step in preparation for the Third Surface Reclamation War. Isn't it a bit much?
Tell me about it. My thoughts exactly. We're not the only ones performing, right? Given the scale of things?
There may be some supporting acts, but it's essentially a TT Star solo concert. I'm leaving you in Mustang's care.
Did you obtain the Nikke production technology?
Yes, Missiles provided it.
Huh? Why Macilis and not Elysian? Are you not afraid of our tactical ways?
Missiles is the best when it comes to Nikke production technology, after all.
I suppose that's true.
Plus, they need more Nikkes, Neon. Like, have you seen the roster? It's terrible.
If we've secured the technology, we should head to Eden quickly.
Like, there's barely anyone in there. Like, you're the newest one, Neon.
It can't be helped. We're short on time, so let's get going.
Your participation in the concert is mandatory, Anise. Which is why I'm leaving you in Mustang's care. Remember?
Huh? Me?
Yes, you. Stay here. I explained to everyone. Thanks to her heroics on Punk Street, shooting down the Black Spire, and also her performance in the recent battle against with Sixo, Anisa's recognition has greatly increased. All these achievements occurred inside the Ark and were witnessed by numerous people. As a result, Anise became the most famous Nikkes in the Ark. Having established herself as a symbol of hope who saved the Ark in its darkest hour, the fate of the entire Ark is at stake with the Third Surface Reclamation War. As a symbol of hope, Anise must stand behind it. Since she has past experience as a pop star, it's the perfect opportunity. That is the position of the central government and Tetra.
A symbol. Me?
More than just a symbol, Anise. An idol! Yes! I wager you have a source of hope for a lot of people in the Ark. The Third Surface Reclamation War must not fail, and since you've now become a symbol of hope, you need to inspire that hope in others. You need to show them that you, who you are, Anise. Show them how radiant you are. Happy and Neon placed their hands on Anise's shoulders.
Be humble, Anise.
Don't get all high and mighty just because you got a little famous. I haven't even done anything! Wait, then are you going to Eden without me?
No, we'll catch your concert first, then go after.
You sure that's okay time-wise?
Well, I said I wouldn't miss a concert, so... Well, it doesn't concern, this doesn't only concern you, also, it's also important for the counters. We'll finally get to see the fruits of our labors, right? I think it'll be good, or a good source of motivation for what's to come. Going to Eden after the concert is the right call. Some of the Nikke production technology has already been sent ahead. The important parts must be delivered in person, but they can at least start setting things up. So get yourself ready. Let's put on a show. Yeah.
Alright. I'll put on one hell of a show! You'll make sure our tickets are sorted, right?
Be sure to give us good seats.
Front row!
Of course! You'll have the best seats in the house, with the best view of my performance.
Yeah. Is that it? Coming soon, alright. Good enough. Oof, okay, yeah, this was a pretty long session, but I managed to get through everything. Yeah, I'm gonna need to compile through a bunch of things because, oh boy, that was quite a bit to take in. But yeah, a lot has happened on this particular chapter. A lot has happened. But for now, I think it's time for us to call it quits because we are almost closing on to 4 hours, and yeah, that's a bit too long for what we usually do. But anywho, yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you're watching this as a VOD, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. So without further ado, this is Kenji signing off. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!